Hello, hello, good evening, good evening. Hello. Thank you very much for joining us. I don't know what happened in that first 10 minutes. Something just seemed to go magically wrong. And so we're going to sort it out and go from now. So as you can actually see live on screen here, even though you've obviously got your YouTube comments, it's nice because I get to see your YouTube comments as well. Also, as you can see at the bottom, we've got a fantastic bar showing how much we've raised so far. And thank you very much to everybody who has donated so far. It does update frequently throughout the night. But at the moment, it's actually £178 we are on. So that is fantastic. And thank you so much to everybody who has given so far. It's brilliant. So, it is a special one tonight. It's too warm. This is why I've not worn my jacket. But Bobby Bojangles is right here with me. So, tonight then obviously is very different in a slightly different way. We are still going to have the answer form for all of you guys to take part at home. But just for a bit of added entertainment, to see how incredibly awkward we can make them throughout the night, we have also got 4 willing participants who have agreed to come on and join me here as well. So, I'm going to invite them all to come in one at a time. It's going to give you a chance to say hello. And, well, you can say hello if you want. They're not going to hear you. But it's going to give them a chance to come in and introduce themselves and tell you one interesting thing about them. But for now, let's bring in the first one. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. But first up, we are going to bring in Scott. Hi, Scott.
Oh.
I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
My name's Scott. I'm from Ilkeston.
Scott from Ilkeston, who likes cheese. Always a good thing. Next, we're going to bring in Lolly. Who wasn't at all prepared to be the next one in. Hi, Lolly.
Hi.
So, I'll let you quickly introduce yourself before I bring in the next person. Whenever you're ready. Hi, Lolly. Can you hear us?
I'm a bit confused. Hi.
Well, just go with it. Don't worry about hearing me twice. Just go for it.
I am Lolly. I'm from Derby and I like food.
Now let's go with Zach. While Lolly frantically tries to work out why she can hear double, let's bring in the next person. Oh, someone's got their volume up. Isaac.
Hello.
I'll let you introduce yourself.
I like
Potato croquet. And the last one is a familiar face in DG, and it is Jess. When she comes in. Hi, Jess. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Alright, hi, I'm Jess. I'm one of the members of staff at DG. I'm from Sheffield. I'm a massive cosplayer. Not a massive cosplayer, but sadly far too much.
Worryingly too much into cosplay.
It eats up all my finances.
So, thank you very much to you for volunteering to come and be willing victims here tonight. Obviously, the pressure is on you because everyone can see everything that's going on. So, each round, just to go over for everybody what the rounds are tonight. The first round is the movie synonyms round, where I have quite literally, word for word, just looked in a thesaurus and changed the name of a film. So all you have to do is work out what the film is. I have given you a few little clues, and I will tell our willing participants tonight what those clues are as we go along. The next round is the Say What You See round, so it's the catchphrase round. The first round, in this case, is going to be done by Scott. The second round will be done by Jess, which is the Say What You See catchphrase round, where we have 10 pictures, where you have to work out what each one means. Then we hand over to Lolly, who is doing our celebrity fan art round. Now, obviously, at certain times when people answer the rounds, you might think, I don't think that's what it is, but that's fine. You go for it with whichever one you think. They won't know if they get their answers right until the very end. Then we have Zach, who is doing the Donald Trump or Kanye West round. where we're going to have a series of quotes and they have to work out who said it. Now, earlier on in the week, I spoke to these four and I didn't tell them who the people were. So I love these reactions to everyone when they realised. And then finally, we have the all or nothing round, which personally I like because I'm sadistic and it's great to see people lose all their points. We have 10 questions. You will answer each one that you want to. If you get a question correct, you score a point. If you get a question wrong, you lose all of your points for the round. And in that round, you four can work together as a team. So you'll have a bit of chance to talk over each other and reach an agreement. And at the time, I am going to choose a person to be a spokesperson for each question. So you can decide whether you are going to answer it or not. Everybody else at home, though, you can go in for it. Now then, Zach, Levi's here.
Hello.
Levi wants to let you know he's here, so you don't go off and get sad. Got lots of highs coming in from Paul and Luke. Mark Oliver, can you buy the answers? You can no. No, you can't, but you can donate because that's a good thing to do. Okay, right then. Okay, we are going to give people time to get in, to get on, and get sorted. I'm going to just try this whole changing the scene thing, Scott, just to see what happens. That hasn't, though. Not yet. It'll get there. Okay. If anyone wants to quickly run off and get a drink, including you four here who are stuck with me, because it looks like Zach already has. Anybody who wants to run off and get a drink, we'll go to a very brief intermission. Right, that should be working. They say we're getting pros at this, but I think I'm getting worse.
Are we
And then
live
something
now?
like this happened.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Cool. Thanks for the heads up, then. Thanks for the heads up.
Don't worry, it's all good. So, I'm just having a quick nosy what's going off. So, Tom, yeah, well, I mean, I'm going to go back to this whole twerking thing. Eddie, you don't twerk, don't dab. You need to headbang, you need to mosh, you need to pogo.
Or headbutt.
But not your mum or dad. And not anybody else. I am not condoning that you go out and headbutt people. Okay, I think we're going to make a start because otherwise I'm just going to stand here and make myself look more of a tool as time goes on. So, for this first round then, it is over to Scott for the movie synonyms. So I am going to ask Zach, Jess and Lolly, can you please mute your microphones?
Good luck, Scott.
Cheers, bud.
Okay, so everybody else and Scott, you have got some movie synonyms. Words. Put my teeth in. Some movie synonyms that I am going to read out. I will give you the clues as well. You need to tell me simply what are the films. So the first one, perish, rigid. Perish, rigid.
This isn't a good start.
It's a 3 and a 4. This is one of the most difficult ones, I promise.
Thanks.
They're not any hard.
Put it the first one.
Yeah, I had to start off as a mean to go on. Think about what the term perish means, and then the phrase rigid.
I feel like a bunny in the headlights of a car.
Possibly with a vengeance.
No.
No.
I'm going to have to pass on that one.
Okay. I should point out earlier in the week when I was doing these, I turned around to Lindsay and went, give me some films and we'll try and work out some synonyms. And she went, Grease. I went, well, what can I put for Grease? And she went, lubrication? Don't think I can use that one. Okay, second one then.
Oh, God.
The starvation sports.
Hunger Games.
Okay.
Got one.
You think you have?
Well, yeah.
The trouble is, like on a quiz show, I could get dead excited and be like, "Oh, I'm really sorry," or "Yeah, you're right." But on this occasion, I've got to keep straight faced and just put your answers in as you turn them. Okay, the next one. The gloomy cavalier. Can see the other three trying to work it out. The gloomy cavalier. This is where, like, you're thinking, why did I put my name down for this round?
Yeah, very much so.
It's worth pointing out, everybody, when I spoke to these earlier in the week, they only knew the titles of the rounds, and I made them choose which one they wanted to do. So they didn't have any idea what it was going to be about.
Dark Knight?
Jess is subtly sitting there like, I'm glad I didn't get this. Sorry, what did you say?
The Dark Knight.
I realised you'd answered one, sorry. Okay, I'll put that in.
Takes a while.
Well, I'm going to get these wrong for you now because I've just realised I have put the second answer in the wrong space. Okay. Number 4. I'll quickly change that while you're answering this one. Number 4, absent lady. And it's 4-4. Absent lady. I think Zach's got it. Oh, I think Lolly might have worked it out. Just, no pressure there, Scott. But two of your teammates might have worked this out.
You picked this round, Scott. Remember?
Oi, you get muted. You. Bryn's counting down to something, and I think I missed what he was counting down to.
It's the space launch.
It's the SpaceX launch, isn't it? Okay. Got to press you for an answer, Scott, if you can work one out. Absent lady. Okay. Never mind. Next one. Think very carefully. Plaything. Narrative. Jess literally just had a light bulb pop above her head. Plaything, narrative.
Oh, yeah, Toy Story.
Okay.
That one's actually quite difficult considering how this meeting started.
Yeah, I feel at this point I might actually give some context to the whole crown thing. So Lolly entered and won Miss Derbyshire and then went on to enter Miss England, and she did an eco outfit where she was thinking about plastics in the ocean. And as such, she did this fantastic dress that was adorned with scales made of plastic bottles. And in turn, she created a coral crown with 5 horns that I pointed out didn't look like horns. So that's the context of the story that you heard at the beginning, folks. In that conversation that didn't exist when we didn't leave Zoom switched on while we were starting. So, okay. So for the benefit of everyone who's doing this one at home, number 6, you will see that it needs that punctuation in there. Every other answer tonight doesn't need any punctuation. If you put it in, it will tell you it's wrong. But for this one, I had too much fun with this one. The commander of the hoops, the reappearance of the monarch.
What?
Let's start with the first part. The commander of the hoops.
This is just one film.
Yeah, one film. The commander of the hoops, the reappearance of the monarch. I think it's because you're under pressure, Scott. You're under pressure.
Yeah. Yeah. It's The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Are you sure? That's what you took away from that one? Okay.
Say it.
I mean, good luck. Oh, I can't work this thing out. There we go. Lord of the Rings. Oh. I've literally stolen Lindsay's tablet and it's terrible. I don't think she's ever updated it since she had it. Okay. Number 7. Nice and easy. Steel chap.
Iron Man.
Okay. Maybe it wasn't that easy after all. You just don't know whether I'm playing mind tricks with you or not now. Okay. Next one. For everybody else at home, that was steel chap. What? Luke, if you can't spit to Milford, we don't want to know. What? I feel like I've missed half a conversation there. So, number 8, Scott.
Yes.
Murder William. 4-4.
I don't need to know the time signature.
You might do. You'd certainly know the tune if I played it. Murder William. Yes, Monkey, this is definitely the kazoo round.
Oh, Kill Bill.
Okay. Number 9. Another one I had far
Am
too
I nearly
much.
done?
You're nearly done. This is another one I had far too much fun doing. Celestial Battles, a recent aspiration. Celestial Battles, a recent aspiration. It's worth pointing out to everybody at home and to the guys on Zoom, I have made it very clear no one's allowed to cheat. So, so unfortunately, the awkward moments where we see them pausing and not having a clue what to say or do, they are genuine. So, Celestial Battles, a recent aspiration.
Star Wars: A New Hope. God, this is a killer.
Oh, I can't even
I
spell.
hope you guys are ready.
Oh, this was the easiest round.
Not when you first.
I just meant to put pressure on them. It gets harder from here. Okay, the last one. Away with the Breeze.
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind, with a brief
Yeah.
cameo from Lindsay sneaking across the back there. Gone with the Wind.
Hi,
Okay.
Lindsay.
That's it. She just literally walks across the screen and just steals the spotlight. Okay, Scott, you are done. Everybody else, you can now
thank you.
unmute yourselves.
Oh, can I marry Leigh?
Well done, Scott.
Thank you.
Is it too late to back out?
So it's totally. I can imagine. I can't imagine the pressure that you feel when you know that people are watching you and doing it at home, thinking, "Not what I'd have put."
It's like, you know, when you start watching a quiz show at home and they're struggling to get the answer and you're sat there yelling, "You stupid moron, how do you not know what that is?"
Yeah, I could hear plenty of people shouting that.
And it wasn't even me shouting from 2 doors over. You feel massive. So we are going to head over to the Say What You See round. However, have any of you lot got access to the page that shows what total we are on at the moment?
I have, yes.
I
Yeah,
can
not
quickly load it up.
Oh, there we go. Oh, what? Whoa, what? So it's just updated. We're on £258 out of 250.
Hey!
That's it. Thank you very
Nice,
much,
everyone.
everybody. Good night.
Thank you, we're off.
That's not really it. We're not gone really.
Ah, damn it, I thought I got away with it there.
Right, we are going to move on now to the Say What You See round. So for this time, it will be you, Jess.
Oh, no.
You get the pressure now of being on screen for everybody else to see, and the rest of the group are going to sit there in mute, pretty much just agonising if you don't get any of them.
Mocking you.
This is my
same
second
as
cup of tea and I'm feeling the pressure.
yeah, so get that cup of tea down you. The same as last week. We're going to have a series of images. All you literally have to do, Jess, is say what you see. Everyone
Okay.
else, please mute yourselves.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Hopefully, this is going to refresh on the first one.
I will say, the only thing is, my laptop seems to be a little bit behind with what comes up on the screen compared to what you're saying.
Don't worry, there's a 9-second delay, so it's all good. For
Fantastic.
9 seconds, you're going to look really awkward while you stare at nothing.
Leigh, that's just behind the till anyway.
There you go, you see. So it's just life for you then.
Yeah, this is all the customers used to seeing. It's just,
And to make you feel better, Luke believes in you.
I'm glad someone does. Thank you, Luke.
So everyone else is nice and muted. Jess, we're going to head over. You've got a slight delay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Everyone's got this. To be fair, Everyone's got the same delay as you anyway, Jess. So
Oh,
it's
that's
all
alright
good.
then. Didn't know if it was just my internet. You're the one that's costed us a few videos that we've tried to do.
That's it. So, there you go.
Did several dids, no point.
Well, the actual clue is it's 3 words. The first word is
Right.
2 letters, 3 letters, and then 8 letters.
So you know how you called me Bubble?
Is the bubble currently exploding?
It's just kind of out.
It makes you feel better. You're really tiny in the corner, so you can pan it to your heart's content and no one can see it.
So you can't see what my legs are doing like beneath the camera. You know, it's like the duck on water effect where you look really calm on the outside and your legs are going a million miles an hour.
Yep.
Yep.
The rest of your group are ushering you on though. They're cheering. Come on, the rest of the group, cheer her on. Go on.
What letters are it again?
You can do it.
Thank you.
So it's a 2-letter word, a 3-letter word, and then an 8-letter word.
2, 3, and an 8.
I'm
trying to think what
leaning on the
2-letter
stand
words.
that's slowly getting lower.
Ah.
Literally, say what you see.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Natasha, you're right. Yeah. You're right now.
It is the pressure of the first one every time.
That, and I'm not very smart. We've established this several times.
Well, Tasha's pointing out, you know how you sit there screaming at the screen.
Yeah, I fully understand. Now I hate myself for every time I've yelled at someone on TV.
You now know how Jeff 36 from Newcastle felt on that episode
Yeah.
of
That one episode of
Pointless.
Jay.
Would you like some time to mull and we'll move to the next one?
We'll see if it comes to me. Let's move
Brief
to the next
cameo
one.
from Lindsay in the background again.
Hi, Lindsay.
Right, have a think, and we can always refresh you later on with it.
God.
Number 2. Well, technically number 12.
So yeah, while delay hits, how are you doing, Leigh?
I'm going to give you a clue with this one. There's a reason that there's a capital letter there at the end.
I'm sorry, this is just kind of like half of what... This just sounds like half the people at my school used to talk like.
Brr, brr, brr,
Brr,
brr.
brr,
That's what all the people in Ilkeston talk like. Brr.
brr.
Except Scott. Scott can do full sentences, so clearly he's
Maybe
an
that's why I
outstanding.
didn't feel threatened when I got off at the wrong bus stop. It just reminded me of school.
Is this one causing you brain ache as well? It's a 4-letter word and a 3-letter word.
Alright, so it's... So you say there's a reason it's a capital R.
Yep.
No, that doesn't work.
Hi to the Luns.
That doesn't work either. Timmer!
Joe's got it. He believes in you. You can get it too. With can do.
Timmer! What letters did you say it were again?
4 and a 3.
Right, so it's not what I was thinking it was.
What did
Oh,
you
I
think-
don't like this.
What did you think it was?
So many different things. Few things I really cannot say in a family-friendly thing.
Oh, that definitely wouldn't be that then. The only thing that wasn't family friendly turned out to be the first 8 minutes of this whole broadcast.
Exactly. Oh, God. I just want to point out again, you hired this, Leigh.
Okay, so is that you saying that you're not sure about this one either?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
No
God.
worries.
Go on, Jess, you can do it. We've got fair.
It's very misplaced. It's very misplaced, that.
Yeah, I'm seeing that now.
That's good supportive teamwork there. Keep it real. Okay, let's go to the next one then. This one, hopefully.
Right, it's the fact that because someone's just Luke just said wrote the wrong way was my thought until I looked at the letters.
Oh, that'd be a really good one. Rub the wrong way.
I didn't think much about it until you said it was a capital R at the end, and that's a reason why. And that's where my mind just went straight at every title that's not family friendly.
Oh, I mean, okay.
Comic-Con community, they're horrible people.
It appears so. Okay.
Well,
Would you like to go to the next one?
yes.
Okay.
Now I've just got pictures of people sat there going, brrr.
Yeah, well, maybe they are. You're up, Jess. The next one's there.
Oh, Under the Weather. I know that one.
Under the weather.
Feeling under the weather.
Okay. Are you sure?
I'm never sure.
Is that your
Don't
final
question
answer?
me. Don't do this to the bubble. Don't do this to me, Leigh.
Okay. I'll give everyone time to fill theirs in before we move on to this one.
I'm so happy I've got the 50-50 choice round.
The thing to say about pressure is really true, isn't it?
That's right. Okay. Say what you see.
Just thinking of every time Mario's glitched out on me.
Yep. Oh, funny enough, that's the answer. Glitched out Mario.
Hey!
It is a 5-letter word, a 2-letter word, and a 5-letter word. 5, 2, 5.
Alright, no, that's not what then. Oh, crap. I thought I was being really smart then, and I thought I had it, and then you said it's a 5, 2.
Wow, what did you think? What did you think it was?
At first I thought it might be like Heart Skips a Beat.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not right, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. And then you said 2, and no.
I think Lolly's got it. Are you wishing you had this round now, Lolly? Yeah, you wait till the next one.
I was kind of hoping this would be, you know, kind of like catchphrase, little animations, and you can kind of see things happening.
Jess, you've seen the quality of these quizzes, right? Do you really think I had a budget that would stretch / give Zach and Scott extra work where we'd be able to animate Mr. Chips coming across the screen?
I could do like crappy little flip book things and send them you.
Right. Okay, Jess. Tell me what you can see on the left side of the screen.
A singular heart.
Okay. And what is on the right side of the screen?
2 hearts.
So tell me again. What can you see?
1 heart, 2 hearts. A heart, 2 hearts.
Imagine if you got the countdown there.
That's just making it so much worse.
Okay. Is it not making it any clearer for you, Jess? I
Is
can imagine.
countdown a clue?
If it makes you feel any better, right? Lindsay was really struggling with these as well, so I didn't. So you aren't the only
Thank
one.
you, Leigh.
You aren't the only one staring at this one, going, "I haven't got a clue."
Thanks, Lindsay.
She can't hear you. She's in the middle of the field now, somewhere with the dog.
I am sorry, Nat. I am very sorry.
That's not really making you feel much better, is it? When Tasha goes, "This is a nice, easy round."
No. The sad thing is, if I was watching this and not doing it, I'd probably be in the same position.
I think that's it. I think the trouble is, it's the pressure of doing it live. Let's have a look at the
It's
next
the fact
one.
that you've got 19 people who can see you. but you can't see them.
Yep, that's it. There's not even 19. That's 19 teams that are all doing this at home.
Oh no.
Right. For this one, I'm going to help you out a little bit. You need to look at what each line is supposed to say.
Oh, I see. I see GG and I think good game.
Yeah, but it's a word.
Yeah. And GGES. I'm not smartly. There's a reason I'm on sports course.
Those who can teach, those who can't teach sport.
Exactly. Those who can't go to uni to teach sport and then go to another course afterwards because they don't know what they're doing.
Look, just work out what the two words are. It's the same word, right?
GGES. EGSG.
So use some, just top line.
Yeah.
We're not driving to a castle and testing your eyesight here. We're just looking at the top line.
Yeah.
What word does GGES make?
I honestly don't know. I'm looking at this thinking, get good. Yes.
It's you
Get
see,
good, especially speedy.
The trouble is you are using abbreviations for GG as good game. But if you actually took that E and moved it to another part, what would it be?
Wait, move it to a what?
Move it to a different place on that top line.
Gex? No. Gex doesn't sound right.
I will point out to everybody watching at home that when you meet Jess in person in the shop, she's a really lovely person, but clearly catchphrase rounds are not her forte.
I'm just looking at this now and dyslexia is saying no.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, this is, I think, the most difficult one of the round. I know the other ones were pretty tricky. This one was the hardest one.
I wouldn't mind, but none of these letters are staying in the same place.
Okay. Well, if the letters are moving, you're drunk. So,
No, my brain just doesn't like letters.
Hannah, this is breaking me. Oh dear. I don't know if that's an emotional break or Leigh is so patient. Joe, I have to put up with you lot on a Wednesday night. I have to be patient. I mean, look at who we've got here. Look at these two, right? Right, Jess, is it fair to say then that you would like to move on from this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, I hate myself for this. Oh, thank you, Sue. Alright, I'm turning sideways. This is getting
Pay
serious.
attention to the questions.
What?
It has changed. Your next one is up.
Coloured in deals. What would colour in be? Colour in things. It's coloured in.
Okay, it's a 3-letter word and a 4-letter word.
So it's not done deal. It's a 3-letter word.
I will tell you are very close. The 4-letter word is deal.
Hey! Right, so it's
I've just realised I'm actually helping everyone at home as well. I'm sorry, everyone at home. I haven't forgotten about you, but I'm actually now getting pretty engrossed myself, and I'm wanting Jess to get these right. I've resorted back from being quiz host to, come on, you can do it!
Tom, this is just day to day. This isn't even just me struggling with a quiz. This is just... Yeah.
Right, Jess, look here. Right, look here. Right, it's just you and me, right?
Okay. Oh, big deal?
I don't know where you got that from. I was just telling you what size pie I want you to buy me next time.
Hey, I mean, provided I'm not ill, I will happily make pie and bring pie. Do you like mince pies?
I like pies.
Fair.
Look at the size
First
of
up
me.
Christmas, but I'll bring mince pies.
Can't look at a guy like me and go, do you like pies? It's not going to work, is it? Right.
Please stop laughing at me.
Your next one's up and ready for you.
Sit up.
Okay, it's a 3-letter word, a 2-letter word, a 3, and a 6. So it's 4 words. 3, 2, 3, 6.
Sit up. A 3, 2, 4, and
3, 2, 3, 6.
3, 2, 3, 6. Sit up. 3, 2, another 3. How did I get into uni?
Me and James had this same conversation earlier.
Again, you hired this
Yeah.
by choice. There were other applicants.
And I've got them all on the phone right now.
I wouldn't blame you.
Right, I'm going to help you out again, Jess. Right, you're not far off with sit up. The first word is sit.
Alright, sit up. I'm trying to think.
And you
I'm
are
trying to think
still
of every
thinking-
3-letter word I know now.
And you are still thinking of a position.
Right, right is forward. So that's 4
Calm yourself,
letters.
Zach. Come on.
Shut up, Zach.
Giggity. Tasha's saying that she likes Muller corners.
Who doesn't like Muller corners? What? Read? Mostly what Levi does is read. Good on him for it.
Yeah, no, it's quite literally. It's giving you a clue. It's what Levi does.
What? Read?
What? Sit, read, what?
Sit up, read.
Incidentally, Zach, Levi's gone very quiet now. I think he literally just came on, commented, and then ran off again. It's just... This is when we get a message now.
Double chat. He'll be having stern words, will he? That...
Joe's trying to give you some clues, Jess. Come on.
Yeah, I can see.
We believe in you, Jess. Come on, you can do this.
I'm glad somebody does, because I'm
Where-
having the worst time of my life right now.
Where is sit?
It's in the top right corner. Oh. Oh wait, that's a 4-letter word.
What's the 4-letter word?
That's...
It's in the top right corner. There's no 4-letter words in that whole sentence.
right top.
Jess, where is sit?
In the top. Oh, sit right. Sit up there. No, right. I forgot what I even said now.
You said it's in the top right corner, and you've got a 3.
Yeah.
You know the first word is sit. You then
Yeah.
got 2, 3, 6. Where is sit?
Sit up.
As Mark says, the words are literally there. Come on.
I know. This is.
Luke can see that Zach's dying, and Luke's almost crying. Oh, Jess. Jess, it's literally...
I'm sorry, this is painful, Jeff.
You are so close, and I don't want
No,
to move
I'm
on.
not allowed back. I'm never coming back. I'm sorry, Lee. This is me resigning.
I'll take that as verbal confirmation at this rate. Come on.
Cool.
Right, just think, Jess. Just literally say what you can see. Where is sit?
All right. I know. No, it's no one puts baby in the corner.
Yeah.
Is it sit in the corner?
I hope so, because I'm taking that as your answer.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Don't. The pressure gets to me. I picked this up thinking it was going to be easy. Now I regret every decision that's led me here.
Well, the next one's there and ready for you. All you have to do, Jess, is just say
Give it back.
Say what you see.
I got that one.
It's actually taking me longer to type it in than it is for you to answer it. Everyone's applauding you, Jess. Everyone's applauding you. Including the previous question as well. You see? Solid effort there. You're getting in the zone now just in time to finish your round. So,
Oh, yay.
number 19.
Oh, damn, that's my sciencey sort of thing. I know that.
Good. I can't remember what Lindsay said she thought it was the other day. She didn't recognise the pi symbol for some random reason. I think she thought it was an N. She was like, QTN? What? I was like,
We had, funny enough, at our secondary school, we split our dinner hall into like a cold dinner room and a hot dinner room. And our school thought they were being really funny by calling it the Pie Shack. But instead of writing pie, they put that.
oh.
They announced it on stage and
genius.
everything.
Thanks for sharing that.
Seriously, they announced it on stage and everything. And you can see my head teacher was there looking so proud.
I mean, the fact that you chose to separate your canteen in itself just shows what an inclusive place you clearly treated it as.
Yeah.
Are you
Our
ready
school
for?
was right.
Are you ready for the next one, Jess?
Bring it on.
I mean, you're not ready, I can tell, but you're getting it anyway. Here we go.
Let's see what happens. Cannot
This
be
is-
worse than the train wreck that's already happened.
So this is 2 words, a 5 and a 7.
5 and a 7. Breakdancing. Wait. Yeah, breakdancing.
You going for breakdancing?
I'm going for breakdancing.
Okay. I don't know if Hannah's trying to make you feel better by saying my 9-year-old just got this one. Zach,
I've chosen to ignore
Zach,
that
stop
comment.
trying to hide your chin. In front of all these people who are watching, all they can see is Zach just like, and I can't even pretend I didn't see it because everyone can see it.
Oh, I know. There's a reason I'm considering
That's
my
confidence
cosplay
boosting.
name.
Thanks. Everyone can see it. That's great.
I'm considering changing my cosplay name to Cinderella.
Nice. I mean that's not alarming or disturbing in any way. Okay, you ready for the next one?
There's more?
There's the last one, number 20.
God. Oh, God.
There you go.
I'm not having a good time. I'm out of tea and
So this
friendship
is
circle.
pardon?
Friendship circle.
Oh, now you are actually really close. The only thing I haven't told you is how many words there are. So there are 3
okay.
words, 6, 2, and 7, and you are really close with what you just said. To the point that actually I might just give it to you.
All right. So what was it again? 6, 2, and a 7.
6, 2, 7.
67. Friends in. Right, so it's got friends in, friends on, friends on.
Friends is a 7-letter word.
Friend.
Friends is a 7-letter word.
That's what I said without the S. Friend.
The clue is 6, 2, 7.
67.
And friends is a 7-letter word.
That's what I'm saying. Friender without the S. Friender.
Yeah, but why would you when it says friends on the screen? You literally said friendship circle. Come on, Jess. Hannah's trying to give you a clue.
All right. Circle of Life.
If it helps, it was an absolutely terrible Mini Driver film as well.
I don't know if I'm too young for that.
Oh, you'd know it, because Mini Driver's one of those people where the forehead fills the screen.
She didn't know who Beavis and Butthead were earlier. She's not going to know that.
Oh, true, yeah.
I knew kind of. I knew it was a thing.
Ah, Sonia!
Yeah, I know. Circle of Life.
Okay, so you know the circle of life. Wouldn't it be amazing if there was a 7-letter word you could put instead of life?
Circle of Friend.
Did you say friend then?
Friends.
Circle of friends. Okay. Well, you'll be pleased to know, Jess, that ends your round.
Thank you. Can I go? Can I leave now?
No, but you do get to have all of your friends here, your teammates, switch their mics back on, and
all laughed the entire way through this.
Well, I mean,
well done, Jess. We're proud of you. You did really well there.
The first few were the you managed to get in a stride by the end of it. It's always quite tough, the first ones.
Yeah, they were tough. They were, yeah.
No, they weren't. No, don't pity me.
Okay, yeah, they were easy, Jess.
I think the hardest thing would actually normally be, like you say, if you were doing it at home, you would have the answer form in front of you, you'd have the screen up there as well, and you could actually then just sort of work it all out, but you've got the pressure of you have to
No, I'm
literally
sweating. I'm actually sweating.
You have the pressure
Your
of
eyelids
doing
sweat.
It's
Maybe. That might just be my creams. I don't know.
It's when your knees sweat, you know you're in trouble.
Oh, no, they are doing that.
Right, before we go on to the next round, we are going to let everybody go for a very, very quick refreshment break, including you lot if you wish. So if anybody, especially Bryn, who I know is always eager to run to the fridge, anybody who wants a very, very quick break, off you go.
Can I go to the toilet?
You are allowed to go to the toilet, as long as it's not one that takes 5 hours.
You're coming with me. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
No, Justin, no.
I'm not going with you.
See you in a bit.
My rents are watching. And I know they are because they donated tonight. Okay. So while everyone's having a very, very quick comfort break, we'll have a quick look at how we are doing on the old Totorino. But I'm not going to move off this screen because I don't want it to restart again and have to go through it all. So let's have a very, very quick mosey on over and check it out.
Gone backwards.
Oh, you'll be happy, Leigh.
Am I going to be happy?
You're going to be very happy.
What I will point out, actually, to everybody who's watching, is that this isn't the only fundraising we're going to do for Macmillan. I am going to be doing a 24-hour video game-a-thon. Zach, who has just run off, has actually agreed to do it with me. We are going to have a go at trying to play the same game for 24 hours, and it is a piratical game known as Sea of Thieves. And we're going to be inviting people to drop in and drop out whenever they want to throughout the 24 hours, but we are literally going to try and play the same game for 24 hours as part of Macmillan's big night in, big gaming session thing they've tried to organise. So we're going to be I'm going to change the target number because it will be the same link, and I'll be trying to see how far I can. Oh, nice. Trying to see how far we can take the total. So at the moment we are on £273. However, including gift aid, that takes it to £323. That's amazing. And Jess is so elated with that, she has actually fallen off the face of the earth. The excitement has gotten too much for her, and she's just gone.
Broke her camera.
Zach got so excited he's run off to the loo and has dropped his phone. So luckily, Lolly, you're on the next round anyway, so as soon as we're ready, you're good to go. How are you feeling now after you've seen the other 2 rounds? How are you feeling about yours?
I'm feeling like I'm going to look like I've done really well by comparison. So I was going...
Is that because you're going to try and keep your cool throughout it?
No, I'm not going to do very well. I can tell this. I don't know why I offered to do this round.
Well, I mean, you offered to do it because at the time you didn't have a clue what to expect. The beauty for yours, though, is that you're going to have multiple choice answers, so you're going to have a few more clues, whereas the others obviously didn't.
Oh, really? Oh, I was braced for not
I mean, I
having
might be
that.
horrible to you and just not give you any choices. If you really want that, that's fine.
That's mean.
Well, you know, these are mean times. They're not really. It's giving times. It's a charity event. That's the whole point. Oh, we've got Oh, Chocolate Galaxy Frog. I don't even know who that is. But hello, because I think you've joined us for the first time. Hi. Bryn, you've got over 300 hours on Fallout. Fallout is one of those games that I try to play it and then I lose the story because I stop playing for a while and then forget what I'm doing. And I don't play it again after that.
Mark has said, I hate games that give you total playtimes. Well, how do you feel about Pokemon, like Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Red and Blue? Because they give you cumulative playtimes. Do you hate them too?
Mark is a cracking Warhammer player. So, he's one of those guys that just, he goes for those... I think it's like very much the... I don't know, to be fair. I'm making an assumption there based on the fact that he plays 5 rounds of that. But that's a play time as well. So I'm going to shut up. Okay. Oh, the screen's gone off. Don't let the screen go off. Okay, so I'm going to give everyone a minute to come back. Nice to see you've come back now, Zach. We've seen you.
Thank you.
You've got a lovely light fitting.
I feel better. It's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful.
I realise I've got 3 up here as well. I felt like we were light twins for a moment there.
Always. We knew that anyway.
And at brief times, whenever Jess moves, it looks like she's got someone kidnapped in the background because she's got a long wig. Lolly, every now and again, will get video bombed by Banjo. So I don't think Banjo's allowed to answer any of the questions for you, though, but he is allowed to make an appearance. And
I'm going to go get him.
Well, you can if you want to. Scott's done the wise thing. He's shut the door so no one can get in. Whereas I'm literally in the middle of a living room where it's like the middle of a busy station with Lindsay wandering past with a dog.
Piccadilly Circus.
I'm making sure to keep my camera just above a certain level because I'm moving back to Derby tomorrow, so I've got bags and bags of stuff that I've packed. Just.
Oh, Leigh, it will be tomorrow that we'll be doing our Rumble Slam.
I know.
Bad days.
Yeah,
Bad
the Games
days.
Expo.
The thing. Okay.
Banjo doesn't want to be on the camera. It's just a tail. Just his tail. That's it.
There you go.
I see we're getting a crew together for Sea of Thieves.
Are we?
Yes, Leon's mentioned it.
Oh, I'm a bit delayed in catching up with the chats here. My phone's gone. My phone still says we're on friend. Oh yeah, we are.
just like life, you're just a bit behind.
Just a little bit behind.
I can't say anything at this point.
I'm looking at the feed and the chat, and I'm thinking, oh, it's still stuck on the old friends, the friendship circle.
Yeah, mine is too.
And then I'm looking up at the screen and realise I'm actually looking in the corner where you lot are, and it still does have friendship circle going there because I didn't change it.
Yep, we are still on friendship circle.
Still on the friendship circle.
It's not even friendship circle.
Yes.
What?
Yes, Leon. Me and Zach are forming the 2-person crew that's going to start it off, but it will
do it in a pirate accent.
It will look. Oh yeah, it's the whole 24 hours is going to be in a pirate accent as well. But it's going to be a 4-person ship, so people can drop in and drop out as they want to. Oh, we've got the British Gacha Tuber.
That's Elliot.
Is that Elliot? Oh, well done. You're on the ball. Oh yeah, it's put. Hello, it's Elliot.
Yeah, like you said earlier. Hello, it's Elliot.
I'm starting to slowly catch up. Wow, things are now.
Oh, Hailstorm, yeah, the Peter Dinklage Hailstorm song. Sorry, someone's just put that in.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Yeah. Hailstorm is something we'd love to be able to play in the background. Right.
Oh wait, Hailstorm have a Peter Dinklage song.
Yeah.
I can find this.
Jess is on it. Okay, so that is coming
as soon as this is over, you do know I'm looking for Hailstorm Peter Dinklage.
You look away. That's great.
Yeah, it's good.
So initially, the weekend that me and Zach have talked about doing this on is the last weekend of June. So it's I don't know the date off the top of my head. The last weekend, the Saturday lunchtime, going through to Sunday lunchtime. And yes, we will try and do the whole thing in a pirate accent as well.
We will.
Arr, we will be. To be sure, Guinness.
Oh, Leigh, that's something you'll like then. One sec.
Right, if you're going to turn up with something piratical, I will wear it while we're streaming.
Yes, I will.
So while Jess is gone, let's talk about her. Leon's down. Leon's clearly down for that. Awesome. So yeah, there'll be more news on that later on, but if you do know anybody who'd be interested, do please feel free to send them our way just to throw some money at us, and we will keep going for the 24 hours and hopefully not become like you can't make any sense of what we're trying to say. Oh, there she is. She's
And at the
turned up.
end, we might actually be able to play Sea of Thieves slightly good.
Yeah, we might actually be able to survive it. Right, Jess, you can keep that on now for the duration of Lolly's round.
I'm perfectly okay with this.
Okay. Right, we're going to get started then. Let's do it. Ninja Pirates. Mark, if they were Ninja Pirates, you wouldn't see them. If you did, they are rubbish ninjas. Okay. So, everyone who is not Lolly, you need to mute your microphones.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Everyone who is Lolly or is at home.
Oh my god, my internet is gone.
Oh.
It's like
Can you not see anything? You are still moving on the camera.
I know, but you're okay at the very moment. You're frozen again. So it's like I hear you for a second, and then you go for robotty, and then it's like everybody freezes for like 15 seconds.
Well, on the good side, then, if we can get it on the next question, it freezes. At least it gives you time to have a look at it.
Yeah, true.
So, Lolly, this is your first celebrity fan art.
Oh god.
I will give you the multiple choice options. Is this Benedict Cumberbatch? Is it Brad Pitt? Is it David Beckham? Is it Leonardo DiCaprio?
It's not come up on my YouTube yet.
It will perhaps have only just.
Oh, why is it? It keeps jumping back like 30 seconds. Oh god. What is the options?
So, is this Benedict Cumberbatch?
Not lumpy enough.
Benadryl Cumberbund? Is it Brad Pitt? Is it David Beckham? Is it Leo DiCaprio?
I'm actually going to go with Leonardo DiCaprio because obviously in his heyday, nobody comes from for that. He had the underside shaved, I believe, and slightly longer on the top in the 90s.
I love that you are literally like picking apart the picture to work out who it is. I will point out I haven't drawn any of these, but maybe I should have done because I think it would have made it funnier. Because they would not look anything like the person.
Really
Okay.
does look like Putin, though.
Do you know what? I should have put him in. I did think that when I first did it. And trust me, this isn't even... They get worse. Okay, so you have put down and you have chosen that this one is Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'm going with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay. Let's go for the next one then. I'll get to see this 9 seconds before everybody else.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, is this... Me and Lindsay laughed for about half an hour at this one. Is this Zayn Malik? Is it John Legend? Is it Ellen DeGeneres? Or is it Ed Sheeran?
I'm going with Ellen DeGeneres.
I mean that
That is a masterpiece, though, isn't it?
that is a thing of beauty, isn't it?
Is that MS Paint as well?
I think so. Thing is, when I was researching all these were actually sent to them by genuine fans, but all of them were like old enough to like know better, really.
Oh no.
Oh dear. So, Zayn Malik, John Legend, Ellen DeGeneres, and Ed Sheeran. You've chosen Ellen DeGeneres. Oh dear. I mean, it's wonder. It's a thing of wonder.
I'm going to go with Ellen DeGeneres.
Okay. So, this one's been described as a badly drawn Simpson. It really is. Okay, the next one.
Why are they not Pixels on the top of the nose. What?
Who knows? Who knows? But who is this one? Is this? It doesn't look like any of these four. Is it?
Wow.
Is it Jennifer Lawrence? Is it Jennifer Garner? Is it Jennifer Aniston? Or is it Jennifer Love Hewitt?
I'm gonna rule out Jennifer Lawrence because whoever's drawn this has gone with dark hair and she's almost always blonde. I know, but they really need to go to the dentist. I'll be honest, I don't know what Jennifer Love Hewitt looks like.
Jennifer Love Hewitt. You might have seen Ghost Whisperer. I'm trying to think what else she was in. I think she was in The Heartbreakers with Sigourney Weaver.
I do know who it is. Yeah, I thought that might have been her, but I didn't want to definitely go. I'm actually going to go with Jennifer Aniston, though.
Jennifer Aniston?
She's got a Rachel haircut.
Okay. So, this one's been described as gorgeous. She's a real British looker.
I do agree with the Jeremy Kyle. He would be out with a net if he knew that she was walking around.
Thing is, though, she's got too many teeth for Jeremy Kyle. Brief appearance of the Lindsay in the background again. Okay, the next one.
I can't see it. I can just hear whimpering. Okay.
So, I forgot what order I'd put these in. So, is this one? Is this Emma Watson? Is it Winona Ryder? Is it Rihanna? Or is it Halle Berry? Halle Berry.
Oh my god, that's so hard. It could be any of them.
I just love that they felt the urge to make the whole head seem as though it's trying to run away from the neck.
I'm really confused about what emotion is trying to be conveyed. They look really suspicious, like they know something that you don't.
Yeah, they know that their face is running away from their neck.
I know that I'm probably looking into this way too hard, but I'm going to go with Halle Berry solely because I've seen an image of Halle Berry once and she has very sharp, like, pixie cut.
Okay.
Like, really short pixie cut. So that's all I'm going with.
That's fair enough, to be fair. Yeah, that's all you can really go
Halle
with.
Berry.
Okay. Oh dear. Okay, the next one. And Jesus isn't one of the options. Is this Chris Hemsworth, Christian Bale, Tom Cruise, or Gerard Butler?
I was hoping you were going to say Keanu Reeves then.
Or even Ewan McGregor. But it's none of those.
Oh, right.
Dear.
So I don't think that's Gerard Butler, because I don't think Gerard Butler's ever had long hair. What were the other three?
So it's Chris Hemsworth, Christian Bale, Tom Cruise, Gerard Butler. See, Chocolate Galaxy Frog thinks it's Jesus, but sadly that's not one of the options.
Oh, jeez.
Everyone thinks it's Jesus.
Oh dear. I mean, it could be all three of them. I'm going to knock out Chris Hemsworth as well because I don't think he's ever had that much. He has played Thor. Definitely had.
I was going to say.
Well, he's not a brunette.
He's definitely had that much hair.
He's not a brunette. I'm giving the person who drew this way too much credit for accuracy. But so not Chris Hemsworth, not Gerard Butler, and the other two were what? Brad Pitt or
You've got Christian Bale or Tom Cruise.
I know you're gonna kill me for this, but I've never seen a Christian Bale movie.
There's not, aside from the Batman trilogy by Christopher Nolan, I don't think many people have.
Yeah. It's either Tom Cruise or Christian Bale.
I've just read a comment from Tasha who's like, the nose has clearly dabbled in non-acceptable drugs.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a concave.
It's definitely got a bit of a Daniela Westbrook vibe going on there.
Oh my God. I'm just gonna say Christian Bale.
You're going to go Christian Bale?
Go with Christian Bale. Maybe he was hiding that nose under the Batman mask.
So someone's actually put that it looks like Luke, and I'm with that. I think it's Luke.
Luke, did you draw this? Was it a self-portrait?
I'm laughing, but I don't know.
Well, let's move on to the next one. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, this one is. So, is this Justin Timberlake, Ashton Kutcher, Liam Payne from One Direction, or Shia LaBeouf? I mean, my instinct straight away was that is Ben Affleck, but it's not an option.
It does look like Ben Affleck, though.
And the person who drew this clearly really likes this person. So, this is Justin Timberlake, Ashton Kutcher, Liam Payne, or Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, I'm actually going to go with Justin Timberlake because I'm pretty certain that Britney Spears wore an outfit very similar to this when she was with Justin Timberlake. So I feel like somebody's done this as a joke mashup.
Okay.
That is the only reason I'm going with this, because at this point I thought I could figure them out, but I'm just guessing. So
I think a lot of the time that's pretty much what you can do with these.
yeah, screw it.
Okay, then.
Go Justin Timberlake.
The next one, Monkey Crosses thought that might have been Brandon Flowers as well. So, is this Kim Kardashian? Is it Cher? Is it J-Lo? Or is it Selena Gomez? Kim Kardashian, Cher, Jennifer Lopez, or Selena Gomez?
Oh, that's Cher.
Do you believe that is Cher? Okay, you going with Cher?
I'm not gonna lie, for a second I thought that was Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, it is either Cher or Kim. It's definitely not. I'm still going to go with Cher because, like, I know Kim's got a lot of filler, but that is, yeah.
All filler, no killer.
I'm going to go with Cher.
So you're going to go with Cher? Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like James Charles ripped off one of Melanie Martinez's outfits and put it on. I have no idea who any of those people are.
James Charles is a YouTuber, makeup YouTuber, a little problematic. And Melanie Martinez is a singer who found fame on The Voice, but she's quite famous for dressing like a doll. And it's quite macabre, it's quite Tim Burton-esque. So it's all...
so I'm assuming that's the one we're talking about with that then. So that's the one we're obviously referring to. So you think this one is Cher?
I'm torn between this and Kim because Kim, OG Kim, when she was Paris Hilton's like bum buddy, they were like, she used to wear hoop earrings and those kind of tops. So it's either Cher or I feel like I'm going to go with Kim because I feel like you've given Cher because it looks more like Cher and I feel like it's a red herring, so I'm going to go with Kim.
Okay. Maybe I put Cher because it is actually Cher.
Maybe. But I'm going to go with Kim.
Maybe I put Cher because it's actually Selena Gomez.
It's definitely not Selena Gomez. They can't get it that wrong.
I don't know. You saw the picture of the earlier on Paint. I nearly said the person then, but that would have given it away. Okay, so the next one then. This one should be nice and easy. even if slightly still terrifying. Is this Jim Carrey, Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus, or Kelly Osbourne?
Oh God, that is Justin Bieber.
I will point out this is probably one of the easiest ones this round.
That's Justin Bieber.
The alien from American Dad. It's Roger. Okay, I'm not going to give everyone quite so long on this one because it's not a particularly difficult one. Just seeing the choices for the next one, I know what's coming. Okay, who is this one? So.
Oh, that's Britney Spears.
I mean, in fairness, the multiple choices would have given this one away. Is it Matt Lucas, Patrick Stewart, Vin Diesel, or Britney Spears?
It was Britney Spears. It's when she lost her mind. I know that photograph very well. They've actually done a very good job. When she shaved her head and attacked someone with an umbrella.
It's a dark day for a Brit, as that was. And since that's such an easy one that everyone's going to know, let's go on to our last one. So, is this one Lindsay Lohan, Mariah Carey, Gillian Anderson, or Megan Fox?
Oh God, it looks like nothing like any of them.
That seems to have been the pattern with this round.
They've got Lindsay Lohan.
You've got Lindsay Lohan, Mariah Carey, Gillian Anderson, or Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
You going for Megan Fox?
Oh no, I'm just trying to figure out what you're saying because my internet's really rubbish.
I assumed that was your final answer.
God, this person is terrible at drawing. Like in the nicest way, that doesn't look like any of those people. I'm gonna go with Megan Fox.
Megan Fox. Okay. Tasha thinks it's the OG butcher from Corro. Chocolate Galaxy Frog thinks it's Sloth from the Goonies. The previous one they thought was that's Crazy Frog in a wig. Oh no, this one is Crazy Frog in a wig. So, you going with Megan Fox for this one? Just to confirm as your final answer.
Sorry, what?
Just to confirm for your final answer, are you saying Megan Fox?
Screw it, Banjo. Let's do it. Yeah. Go with Megan Fox.
Megan Fox. Okay. So, with Megan Fox locked in as your answer, that takes us to the end of the round. Let's come on back to the lovely, pretty charity screen of Destiny. And we're all back full page. Look at that. Okay, so well done, Lolly. I can notice that we're all slowly getting darker in our rooms now, and I'm looking slightly more sinister as only the light of my TV starts to bring up my face. So well done. Thank you very much. Everyone is now. Oh, they are already unmuted. So guys, are you all quite pleased you didn't get that round, or are you wishing you had that one?
I preferred that one.
So Zach.
Hello.
You're the last one to go solo.
Wow.
Everyone else has had the pressure. They've now no longer got the pressure. It's all on you.
Pressure sucks.
Fortunately for you.
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Fortunately for you, yours are all going to be 50-50. So you just.
I'm so glad. I mean, I didn't get to choose my round. Can I just point that out? But I'm so glad I got the 50-50 round.
I really wish I got the 50-50 round.
I mean, just because it's 50-50 doesn't mean it's any easier.
can't
no,
find a friend.
that's fine. I don't mind if I don't get a one right. The fact that I can just answer one of two questions, boom, that's fine. That's absolutely fine.
I mean, you're not answering You're not answering one of.
I don't
two
even have to
questions,
listen. I don't even have to listen. I can just say a random name at the end. Well, not random name, obviously. Like Philip, that's not going to work. But you know what I mean. You know.
Yeah, but you also realise you've just said you only have to answer one of two questions. You don't. You've got 10 to answer.
You know what I mean. Come on now.
Come on now, down with this sort of thing.
Careful, mate.
So Joe is cheering you on for this round, Zach, and Luke says,
"Go on, Joe, get it, Musty." Woo!
And Luke says, "Go Team Wednesday."
Hey.
Okay, so
What's
everybody
a Wednesday?
else, everyone else, you get the pleasure of muting your microphones.
Good luck, Zach.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Come on, you can do it, Justin.
Okay, Zach. Just me and you, sweetheart.
It's the way I like it.
It should sit up in the top right for that comment. At the start, Zach looked tired. Now he's cracking all the jokes.
Look tired? What about look tired? Who said that? Who said that?
I'll let you read the comments and see for yourself, Zach. Okay, Zach. You have to decide who said it.
Okay.
Kanye West or Donald Trump? Both philosophers of our time.
They are, yeah, they are.
They have come up with some remarkable things.
I follow the wisdom of both. So, yeah.
So, I'm not going to give you the multiple choice answers because hopefully they're pretty obvious.
I'll still get it wrong. I guarantee I'll still get it wrong.
You just have to tell me who said it.
Okay.
After this, then everyone will take a small intermission so Bryn, you can get your glass filled up again. And I'll hope that Lindsay takes that hint to sneak me a carbonated beverage as I say it. So, Zach, your first one. My fingers are long and beautiful, as it has been well documented, are various other parts of my body.
Oh, I've got to go. Trump can't have long fingers. He looks dead stumpy. So I'm going to go with Kanye.
Okay. For the benefit of everybody else, I'll say it one more time. My fingers are long and beautiful, as it has been well documented, are various other parts of my body. And you think that is Kanye?
I do.
Okie dokie. Right then. The next one. This was a tweet that was sent out to @Ariana Huff. @Ariana Huff is unattractive both inside and out. I fully understand why her former husband left her for a man. He made a good decision.
Okay, I'll go with Trump on that one because I think is it the Huffington Post? Is that a thing, or have I just made that up?
Huffington Post is the
Trump.
thing.
Trump, why not?
Okay, so you're going to go with Trump for that one.
Yeah.
@Ariana Huff is unattractive both inside and out. I fully understand why her former husband left her for a man. He made a good decision. Okay, the next one. I hate politics. I'm not a politician at all. I care about the truth, and I just care about human beings.
Bunghole. No.
Option C.
I'll go with. I mean, I feel it's a bit too obvious because you're making him out to be like a politician. So I'm going to say Kanye West.
What, the way I said it made it seem like a politician? I'm trying to be neutral and not do it in any particular...
Well, no, it literally says in it, I'm not a politician, so I don't know.
Well, then again, it could be either of them.
I can't see Trump going, I'm not a politician when, well, he is.
10 years ago, though, maybe he said that.
That's a very good point, actually. I'm still sticking with Kanye.
You going with Kanye? Randomly, just keep hearing shouting. It's like someone's actually shouting at the
Sorry, yeah.
So, one more time then for the benefit of everybody who's playing at home. I hate politics. I'm not a politician at all. I care about the truth, and I just care about human beings. Right then. The next one then, number 34. Who said it? You know, it doesn't really matter what the media write, as long as you've got a young and beautiful piece of ass.
Trump.
What makes you jump so quickly to that one?
Because he's just a horrible human being, isn't he? I'm not being political, just as a person, he is horrible. Mind you, Kanye's not much better.
So is Kanye. You know, it doesn't really matter what the media write, as long as you've got a young and beautiful piece of ass. I'm assuming they're referring to a donkey, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I know Trump owns a donkey as well. So inside info, you know.
That's it then. Clearly, you've been an avid follower of Kanye for far too long. Leon points out there that bunghole does work for both of them. Lolly's had enough. She's gone.
I'll give that answer for everything, like I said then.
Bunghole. Okay, number 35. I am not a fan of books. I would never want a book's autograph. I am a proud non-reader of books. I am not a fan of books. I would never want a book's autograph. I am a proud non-reader of books.
Kanye.
It's the whole grammar, though, of I would not want a book's autograph. Absolute plebs. Just a pair of absolute tits.
If you could get a book's autograph, though, which book would it be?
Who knows? An autograph book. It's already got it written on. Saves the effort of asking.
Mine would be of Mice and Men. Just
bit of George and Lenny action.
Love a bit of Lenny. Love a bit of Lenny.
Bible.
The Bible?
Oh,
The
Bible.
Bible's,
Yeah.
the Bible's autograph.
That's just school
Right
years.
to the Bible.
That's just all of school years.
Just God's signature. That's what you want. That's awesome.
I'm right here. He signed it on my beautiful face. Okay. Number 36 then. I'm just going to check I've actually tapped that on the right one. Yes, I have. Okay. Luke says, Lenny, snap.
Oh, I hope Levi's not here. That would upset him.
Levi's been very quiet. I think he has literally just dropped in and gone, go Zach, and then gone again. It's just poor.
I'll
poor
take
effort.
it. I'll take it.
Okay. Number 36 then. You should only believe about 90% of what I say. As a matter of fact, don't even believe anything that I'm saying at all.
So what's the quote? Sorry. Oh, that was the quote. I thought you were just talking there. Sorry.
Oh, I was still talking.
But that's a Leigh quote.
You should only believe about 9. It's after 9 o'clock now, so I can with my hands tell you to go away.
Oh, we could say bum and poo.
You're talking about Trump and Kanye, so yes, you can definitely say bum and poo. You should only believe about 90% of what I say. As a matter of fact, don't even believe anything that I'm saying at all.
I can't see Trump saying that. He's far too up his own bottom for that. I'd say that's the other one, Kanye.
You're saying that Kanye is not so far up his own bottom either.
Yeah, no, but it's just... I'm 50-50 in it, mate.
Funnily enough, it's a good job. If you were 33.3, bunghole would be the option.
I'll stick with Trump, or whoever I said.
Banjo's here to give you some emotional support now as well.
Hello?
Yeah, so sorry, you catch you stealing the show there. Like,
Banjo is just totally stealing the show. He steals it every time you see him.
I've stopped paying attention now. I was watching the cat.
That's fine. You can. It's not your round. Get muted. Stop talking.
Yeah, I wouldn't interrupt your round, Jess. Come on now.
You absolutely did those, Zach.
That's a lie.
All right,
Blatant
Justin.
lie.
All right.
Okay, number 37. Wow, we're really only on number 7. This is taking us a long time. They're
All right.
both quite clearly such plebs that any of them could have said it. Right, My Twitter has become so powerful that I can actually make my enemies tell the truth.
Trump.
Okay, you're very quick with that one.
Yeah, he's just a. Oh. I can just see him saying it as well with that smarmy look on his face. Oh,
Go on, go
I'd
on.
love,
Do it.
love the headbanging.
Do it. You don't have to do the accent, but just do your best British smarmy Trump.
What a British. I could do my smarmy.
My Twitter has become so powerful that I can actually make my enemies tell the truth. Go on.
Yeah, Trump.
No, do it in your best.
Well, I've got to say it.
Yeah.
Why have I got to say it?
Because I'm putting you on the spot now to do it.
I like the 50. Can we just get 50-50? I don't. Not a performing monkey.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I am. What's the quick?
Come on, dance monkey. You are the Boris to my Dominic. Sorry, I'm trying to load up the total again while everyone was mulling over the possibility of you being.
Oh yeah, what total are we on?
Organ rider. I don't know. We'll load it up in a sec. So, number 38. One of my biggest Achilles' heels has been my ego.
Oh, I'll go with Kanye.
Yay. Okay. We are currently on. Wow. We're on £323.
Woo! Nice one, people. Thank you very much.
Unbelievable. Okay. It's not unbelievable because actually we've got a fantastic community of people and that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Because everyone's
very proud
really
of
generous.
everybody.
Can I repeat that one? Sorry, okay, Mark. I'll repeat it. One of my biggest Achilles' heels has been my ego. I'm going to very quickly flick between the two scenes and hope it's updated. That total. Oh, it hasn't. What's great though is it's totally seamless. No one's realised I've actually clicked between two different scenes there, apart from the fact that total at the bottom was different. There it is! Boom! 323.
Woo!
Thank you very much,
On the hype
folks.
train.
That means an awful lot to me, actually, that you come along to a stupid quiz featuring lovely people and a stupid host, and you're willing to give £323 of your hard-earned money. Okay, number 39 then. Sorry, losers and haters, but my IQ is one of the highest, and you all know it. Please don't feel so stupid or insecure. It's not your fault.
Kanye.
I'm going to let you finish, but I just want to say. What? Bryn thinks the fridge is an option. Bryn, you can run to the fridge in one more question's time. So that one more time. Sorry, losers and haters, but my IQ is one of the highest, and you all know it. Please don't feel so stupid or insecure. It's not your fault. You think that one is Kanye?
I do.
Okay. And the last one, number 40. The Bible had 20, 30, 40, 50 characters in it. You don't think that I would be one of the characters of today's modern Bible?
That's a tough one.
I left that one till last. The Bible had 20, 30, 40, 50. I love that he had to work out into his tens. I mean, if anything, he has just achieved a level in his maths. The Bible had 20, 30, 40, 50 characters in it. You don't think that I would be one of the characters of today's modern Bible?
I'll go with Kanye again on that one.
Kanye?
I genuinely think he would think that he would be in a Bible.
To be fair, I think both of them would. Trump would be the one who'd say he wrote it.
Well, Trump thinks he's bloody God, doesn't he? So,
unless he doesn't read books.
I mean, he is kind of like God because he's got the finger on the button, hasn't he? So, you know,
it's worrying.
Yep.
Very worrying. Okay, so you're going with Kanye for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to lock in your answers for that round, Zach. I'm going to tap next and lock.
Can you make a
look
noise while you lock them in, like? Yay!
And it's locked in.
That transition was amazing.
It really wasn't. Hang on, we'll see if we can do this and make it better.
That's magic. That's amazing. You gotta show me how you did that.
I will. It's the same way I did the card trick yesterday. Although that has just made it really loose on my head now. Okay. On the button, but not the pulse. True. Very true. There's someone who's it's Elliot, isn't it? British Gacha tuber is Elliot.
I think so.
Elliot's a big fan of Banjo. He loves ginger cats. He's loving seeing Lolly's cat. It's so fluffy.
It's she.
Banjo's a boy.
Banjo is a boy. He is so fluffy. I was reading the quote, Lolly. I know Banjo's a boy.
But obviously, people at home don't realise how big Banjo is on camera. I think Leigh will vouch. He is just so stupid that he's lost some weight, but he was 8 kilos, which the average cat's about 2.5, 3. So no, not chonky big, physically big boy. But yeah.
Is he a tiger? Have you got a tiger by accident?
He's a Mencoon cross. His mum was a Mencoon and his dad was a scallywag. So there you go.
All dads are scallywags.
Dad's scallywags. He's never paid child support.
I'm not even going there now. I'm not going to say them. Okay, we are going to go to an intermission. To give everyone time to go and refresh their drinks and run to the fridge, and we'll be back in a moment. So for the time being, guys, have a nice little break. See you in a couple of minutes.
Bye.
Sorry, I got my 30-second warning on my phone then.
You've got no 30-second warning. You are now live, and everyone can see us again. Hello, everyone.
Sorry, I got my 30-second warning on my
Oh,
phone.
and I've turned the volume up on my phone. Let's quickly turn that back down. Okay.
I thought my phone was going to die.
Yeah, you all missed a little bit of drama there as Jess frantically scrambled to get her phone. But what you did miss out was the joy of Banjo's leg.
Oh,
things
is that
that-
cute to show the leg? There we go.
Sh-
Oh, he's pulled it in now. Sorry.
Oh, he's pulled the leg in.
There's a very
And the
fabulous
entertainment.
leg going on.
Can't paint me like one of your French purrs.
One of your French purrs. Liked it. That art round is going to cause me lost sleep. Quite right, Luke. I laughed hysterically and then I dreamt about it for days.
That needs to
Okay,
be a regular.
a regular celebrity fan art. I told you, next time I'll do them myself and you'll see just how horrendous they are.
That and the eyeballs and the mouth.
Oh, yeah.
They're probably not the best ones ever.
I mean, I do like to try and do rounds that are going to be quite surreal and quite odd, and yeah, that eyeballs and mouth one was just freaky.
I still dream about that.
Okay. Oh, Paul. Oh, hi, Paul. Good old Paul. I forgot Paul was joining us. He'd gone very quiet since the start. The art round has me seriously worried about my art career now. My skills can't match that. I highly doubt that. Incidentally, for anybody who didn't see the video, Paul generously donated 2 more prints that go to 2nd and 3rd place in the art competition. So that was really nice. Thank you very much, Paul. And do hit up Paul if you want any commission work doing as far as pictures. Hit up Zach if you want any nice fancy flash logos doing where people head bang, not headbutt, where people head bang.
I can do headbutting too. It's fine.
And if you obviously want anything that looks really nice, like this big outlay you can see around this overlay around the whole thing, Scott's the man to have a chat to because he did a fantastic job. And thank you very much, Scott. It's great that you two have actually been able to join me for this because I can actually now publicly embarrass the pair of you. So, let's crack. Let's crack on with. I'm just reading. Sorry, I literally just got distracted by what people are typing. This is the worst thing every week. I get lost in the comments, and I can just start to see them coming up. Yes, Mark, they were really good drawings. In fact, actually, Paul fed back to me that he thought a lot of the art was
Really were.
brilliant. And thanks to everyone who took part.
And if I knew they were a prize, I'd have actually put in some effort. You know.
Well, I mean, the one thing that I do feel bad about with yours, Zach, is that your logo was actually rotating really well. And I just couldn't upload it as a video. So I literally took a really rubbish screenshot. And I had to just assure everybody it really does turn. But then everyone can see the logo.
Promise you.
Everyone can see the whole headbanging logo now, so they know how good your animation skills are.
Yeah, we got some really good headbanging at the start of this episode. So.
And headbutting too.
And headbutting, yeah.
I
Glasgow kiss.
I think, Zach, maybe you could give us a little bit of insight into the design of that logo. Tell us what you had to do to get that headbang just in time.
Had to make the heads bob.
Yeah. And? How did you do that, Zach?
Yeah. That was it.
In order to establish the frames compared to the BPM.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, so to get the beat right with the music, I spent all morning doing this to try and get the beat right with my own head. And it really hurt my neck. And the next day, it was killing me. Too old now. Too old.
Paid off, though. Paid off. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Right. I think we are ready to go on to the last round. So, the last round is the all or nothing round. So for this one, you 4 are all working together.
Come on, team.
You can decide unanimously if you don't want to answer one. If you don't lose anything. If you do get a question wrong, you will lose all of the points for the round, and the same goes for everybody else. At the end of this round, when you submit your scores, folks, you will get a score, and it will be out of 40, because this last round is technically every question is worth 0, and by tomorrow, I'll have gone through and scored them all. So, for this one then. Are you ready? Is everyone ready?
No.
The first question.
Yep.
Think carefully. Have a chat to each other. Who produces the most tyres every year? Who produces the most tyres every year?
Well, there's Pirelli.
I think I'm quite a good contender for this. After my furlough, I've just eaten lots, and I've got lots of tyres now.
No, and I feel like the Michelin man.
Michelin, yeah,
As contender Zoidberg.
Michelin was kind of my original thought as well, but we don't know. So
Don't I say, like that episode of Futurama where Zoidberg takes his shell off and he's got like the wrinkles around his ribs.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't feel comfortable giving an answer to that because I don't know for certain. Like I know tyre brands, but I don't know which is the biggest one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I have no idea.
The only one I can think of is Michelin, but I don't want to risk saying Michelin.
On the first question.
Yeah, like risk cocking it up for the rest of the round.
It's the fact that no one thought about Goodyear as well.
No, I thought of Pirelli
yeah,
because, of course, Pirelli is made about 15 minutes from Derby. So that's the only reason I thought of Pirelli.
Yeah, I'm just going to say I'm Sheffield. I ain't got a clue what happens around Derbyshire.
It's
from
been
distinct
Just
gaming
steal for you.
version.
Mark's popped up. Who makes tractor tyres? They're pretty big.
So if it's honestly the only thing I know that happens around Derby is distinct
DG.
and
Your friend at local gaming
one
store.
of the car companies has like a assembly room there, don't they?
Yeah.
So-
Oh, it could be. Sorry, I've just read a comment. What about Lego?
Oh, God, there's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
I've just read Leon's comment
get
about the
plenty to a
Pirelli
box.
calendar. I know exactly what you're saying, Leon. And I used to love when MTV did documentaries about it too. Sorry, guys. I was just letting you lot talk to yourself while I read comments. So,
Should we leave it blank or?
who produces the most tyres every year?
I don't think it's worth the risk.
Not
Okay.
on the first answer, no.
I mean,
Okay.
Especially because we're not
Fair enough.
certain.
I'm going to ask you, Scott, to give me your final decision as a team.
So are we on about like size or?
Well, it's
Or
just who
quantity.
produces the most tyres every year.
Tyres. So a lot of the comments have been going on size range, so I got very confused.
Oh no, I didn't say the biggest tyres. It's who produces the most tyres.
That's why I thought Lego. Someone put a comment. I think it was Busty. Yeah, made me think of Lego.
I think the answer is about much smaller tyres.
Yeah.
But then Bryn's
Oh,
also
will it-
put Bryn's
it's
put
a-
beer.
it's a-
Rolls, though.
What are you going for then,
What?
Scott?
No, I think we're going to pass on this one. I
thank
think
you.
that's the consensus.
You're making the decision to pass that one? Okay. So, we'll go to question number 42. Who is the only Disney animated feature film... Hang on. I'm going to rephrase this. I've just
We've got
realised I've
this
said
one.
it wrong. The only Disney animated feature film where the main character never speaks.
Oh, it's Dumbo.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yeah, it's Dumbo.
I got a Disney question.
Yeah, Before. I'm very proud of you, Zach.
Well, I think, Lee, we're going to go with Dumbo.
Okay.
I was very disappointed by the Tim Burton live action one of that.
I haven't seen it.
I hope for a
watched it
lot
yet.
more from Tim Burton. No.
You see, that I had high hopes for it with it being Burton, but then I wasn't really impressed with Alice.
We actually went to go watch Alice earlier today, Will and I, and we turned it off after about 15 minutes. It's just
Yeah. I see. I grew up with the Alice in Wonderland animated film, and I absolutely love it. And I saw the trailer for the Tim Burton. And I was like, I don't ever want to like it. I wasn't impressed with Chocolate Factory either by him.
No, Chocolate Factory was creepy by him.
So after Big Fish broke me at the very end, because it's just such a film that always breaks me at the end, I've failed to top any Tim Burton film he's done since then. Does Wally's noise count as talking? Yes.
Wally.
Does count as talking. I will point out, everyone, if you did see at the top, obviously it doesn't apply to these four, but to everybody else at home, don't put any punctuation in anywhere. They're all one word, and there's no punctuation. Just to try and make life easy for everybody, and for me when I'm marking it. Okay, 43 then. So number 42 was the only Disney animated feature film where the main character never speaks, and you all think it was Dumbo. Number 43 then. What is the surname of the family of borrowers? In the borrowers,
Clogs.
what is the surname of the family?
Clogs. Mrs. Clogs. Mr. Clogs.
Go on, Jess.
I remember this one.
I haven't
Yes,
seen
Mark,
Borrowers
only
since I
one
was like
word.
10 years old.
No, I've not either.
I haven't watched it in about a good 3 years, but I just remember he disappeared from ages from his little borrower clan thing. He got married and he settled in with some innies. And they're all taking a mick about what happened to Mr. Clogs.
So I'm
Watch this
going
now.
to
Now I sound so certain. Now I'm worried I've got it wrong.
I'm going to come to you, Lolly, to make the final decision as this one on behalf of your group.
Oh. Jess, how certain are you?
95%.
That's good enough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What Jess said, Bogs.
Clogs.
Clogs.
Bogs.
Like the big wooden
Bogs.
shoe sort of thing.
Just
Clogs.
total curveball. Bogs. So
Clogs.
you're going with the Clogs family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't turn some lights on in my room now. It's gone a bit dark.
Okay, the Clogs family. Number 44. Corona beer actually has German origins, but where is it currently brewed? Which country is it currently brewed in?
Not a clue.
Nobody's going to have been near it recently.
I mean, I've
No,
never,
yeah.
I don't drink, but I have a funny feeling it's Spain. But
How sure are you?
Not sure at all.
So it actually has German origins, but which country is it currently brewed in?
It's going to be a trick question. It's going to be Germany.
I can tell that everyone is obviously trying to think hard for this round or Googling really fast because nobody has commented since Dumbo.
Yeah.
I don't think. I'm trying to think
No
back
idea.
to when I worked in bar. I'm trying to think because we had to learn where all our beers were from.
You couldn't sound any more Sheffieldian with that one. Trying to remember when I walked in bar.
When I worked in bar,
When I worked in bar,
With me steel girder.
going in with my spoons and
looking for some hot stuff, baby.
hot stuff, baby tonight.
Gonna do it full Monty.
Don't. When,
I think we
like
should
the scene
pass
at
on
the
this
end
one.
where they're actually doing the full Monty. I'm looking in the crowd and I'm like, I know who that person is. I know who you are. I know who you are.
Mark, you're quite right. No Googling from anybody. It defeats the purpose of having fun.
Well, I
Paul,
think Corona.
Paul in the chats thinks it might be China.
I think Corona's Mexican. And I think my battery's just died.
The battery's not
You're
died.
still on.
You have just turned over.
You're on a one.
No, she's gone.
Whoa! Oh, the team
Bye,
became
Jess.
3. At that point, Jess has dropped out. She lost the object to this round. She thought when you get a question wrong, you just go. Right, Jess, you're quite clearly watching this from your laptop. So if you've still got Zoom on your laptop, get yourself on it. Okay. So then there were 3. This is literally like a knockout round.
The chase.
So, Zach, I'm going to come to you then.
Hello.
Where do you think it is currently?
We're gonna-
Well, obviously not currently. The world's shut down. But which country is it commonly brewed in now?
I thought it was the USA, but I think we're going to pass. Yeah, just keep
Yeah.
it blank.
I think so. It could be anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think obviously this is Disney related, but Entangled, obviously the kingdom's called Corona. It's obviously a German fairy tale, and I believe the reason they chose that name is I think Corona is German for crown, which is why the kingdom is called that in a German fairy tale. I might be wrong, but I believe that's the origins of the name.
And being a non-drinker myself, I'm pretty sure I've seen a crown on a bottle of Corona.
Hold on. I'm just reading the chat, and Jess is insisting that we put Mexican.
Yeah, I love the fact that Bryn's put. It's a great way to go. Sideways in a pirate hat. Absolutely, it is.
She's saying she's sure she knows this, so I'll go with it. We'll say Mexican.
Okay. I'm sorry, everyone. I was literally just flicking up the participants there because it actually
You
says that
definitely-
Jess is still there.
You definitely haven't got that mixed up with Desperados or whatever it is, the other yellowy bottle thing.
Oh, now she's saying she's 85%. Jess, you need to come back on. 85% is not good enough.
It's better than 12%.
Which is what a
Better
battery's
than
at.
her battery percentage. Hey!
All right. Oh, Jess. Oh, Jess. I don't want this decision, please. Can someone else make it?
No, it's on you, Zach.
I can't go with 85%, Jess. I'm
Are
sorry.
you going to go with the wonky sideways pirate, or are you going to decide to pass?
Worked in a bar. In
All right,
Sheffield.
Mexican.
She was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar.
Yeah, Mexican will go. Well, I'll have faith in her. After seeing her round, I think it's placed well.
After the round she's just had. So, you're saying Mexican?
Yeah.
That's not a country.
Mexico, then.
Okay.
You
Thank you.
pedantic swine.
Do you want the answer filling in? Okay. Luke's saying she is right. Trust the Jess. He first had it in Pepitos.
Isn't
Is that in
fantastic?
Mexico?
I don't know. I don't drink it. Okay. Question number 45. Which planet has the shortest day?
So it's gonna. Is it not the closest one to the sun? Oh no, hold on.
No.
Lolly's like, no.
No, it's got nothing to do with how much orbits around the sun. It's how much it
Fast it
spends on its
spins.
equator.
So what's the answer?
Well, I don't know, but I I know it's
Oh,
not.
you really had my hopes up there. I was like, go on, get in.
I mean, logically speaking, you would think, well, the smaller planets would turn quicker.
Incidentally, Pepitos is a Mexican restaurant in Derby. And
All right, not in Mexico.
Can I just ask though, are we
Andrew?
counting Pluto as a planet or not?
sadly,
this.
we can't.
Not it's officially not. No.
From when I was at school, definitely, but at the minute, poor old Pluto's left out.
My very easy method just speeds up naming,
I have no idea on this one.
and then
Sorry.
it just doesn't say anything at the end.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
We had to make up our own when we were in year 7 science, and mine was my volcano erupts, monkeys jumping stupidly up Nigel's pants. And then realised the minute Pluto got downgraded, it became my volcano erupts, massive my volcano erupts, massive jumbo monkeys jumping up Nigel.
Lucky monkeys.
I mean,
Context is a very big thing.
my gut instinct tells me it's not a gas
On the plus
giant.
side, your teammate's waiting to come in, so let's let her in.
Yeah, my instinct would say it's not any of the gas-based planets because I don't know.
Speaking of gas-based, in she comes.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know this one. Sorry, I'm out on this one.
Yeah, even though like I know ones I'd probably choose more than others, I wouldn't pin a specific one.
Mercury's quite small, isn't it?
Yeah, and Mercury's also the closest to the sun, which I know I've just said isn't anything to do with it, so I don't know why I'm bringing that up.
So, on this occasion, then I'm going to pass it to you, Jess, to tell me what your team's answer is.
No one seems particularly certain, so I think we're gonna pass on this one.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
honestly thought you were about to go. Well, none of us seem particularly certain, so we're gonna go for Neptune.
We're gonna go for Neptune. If it's Neptune now, I swear to God.
It's
All right,
not.
but no,
It's
the reason
not
I went for
Neptune.
Mexico is I'm sure it's a Belgian beer, but it's mostly mass produced in Mexico.
Yeah, that question's already gone.
Yeah, and
I know, but I want
did,
to justify my reasoning.
and I
We
did tell
don't
you it was
need your
German, not
justification.
Belgian.
German, anyway.
Yeah, German, not Belgian. So,
Okay.
so how's that 85% feeling right now?
Oh, it's never actually there. I lied for the entirety of that.
Oh, cheers! Thanks for that. That's great.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, number 46 then. The first UK Comic-Con, organised in 1968, was held in which city?
Crap, I should know this. I actually don't.
I mean, you would logically assume that it would be London.
London, yeah.
I don't know if that's too obvious.
Say Birmingham then, or Derby.
I honestly feel like Birmingham would be a better
Derby.
answer because it's kind of like
Derby
in the middle.
Comic-Con, 1968. They didn't do none after that.
I went to the first Derby Comic Con or J-Con.
You mean the one and only one?
Yeah, because I feel like London might be too big because I don't think they'd want to put it in somewhere like the XL for it to go wrong.
No, but there's a lot more venues than just the XL in London.
Yeah, there's one that happens a couple of miles off the Docklands, but
Well, I mean,
that's LFCC now at London Film and Comic Con, but I'm not sure where that actually happens.
personally, I
the
think
London
not all of these
Film
are
and
trick
Comic-Con?
questions. I do think it probably is London.
I'm not. Oh, I don't know now.
Because MCM started in London and was London exclusively for years until it went to the Midlands.
Yeah. Also, I don't know what my Wi-Fi is doing at the minute. I'm really sorry.
It's evidently working. Because you
Zach and
we haven't lost
Scott,
you again.
what do you think?
No idea. I just said like Birmingham or something.
See, Scott's very stationary.
But
I don't know if I've lost it. Oh, no, it's still there.
No, I'm here. I know very little about any sort of Comic-Con, so I'd just go for the major cities up and down the country.
There's many.
Manchester, Liverpool, York.
Oh god, I'm behind on my video for some reason.
There
Sorry.
you go. Mark's
made a good
pointing
point
out
that
to
the
you that
XL
the XL isn't that old.
Yeah, but as I said,
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily have to be in the XL Centre.
Yeah.
And Mark's
See, I'm not there. I'm not sure if they put it there as like an updated thing. And oh god.
Well, what big venues were around in the 60s
Well,
in Birmingham?
clues in the comments or help that people are trying to give you is Preston or Slough.
No, it's not Preston because I
Well, I
lived
know
there.
Slough's London.
They're
I
still
can-
in 1924.
Oh, apparently
so-
the ISS is heading over right now.
Is it?
Can they drop us the answer?
They might be able to help you with the shortest day one.
That's all right. That's Mexico.
SpaceX should be over in the next 4 minutes. That's great. People will now find out who takes priority. Us? Them.
See you in a bit.
In years to
I
come.
mean, I'm sat right next to my window, so I can see if it goes past.
In years to come, when people talk about the SpaceX launch, they'll go, "Where were you?" And there's going to be a select few who'll be like, "I was watching the DG quiz, helping raise money for Macmillan because I'm cool."
We're not going to be able to see it, though, are we?
I'm not, because I'm stood in a room where I can't see the sky.
No, but like you can't just see it from your window.
Probably,
If
yeah.
you do, it'll look like a plane, but it's going upwards.
Anybody who wants to go and watch the SpaceX, by the way, for a small donation of
No.
only £50, go and watch it. Helping everybody and checking it out at the same time. So, guys, the first UK Comic Con, organised in 1968, was held in which city? In 1969, it moved and never went back to the first one again. To give you a bit of a clue.
Oh, well, that changes everything.
Still don't know.
I honestly can't think now. Like,
I don't think. Yeah, I've had change of heart. I don't think it would be London then.
Yeah, I don't think it's Birmingham because I'm sure there's one held there, isn't there?
There is, but if it never went back to that city,
wait, hang on.
That's what I'm
quite a
saying,
few
yeah.
held
That's why I don't think it's
Oh,
Birmingham.
I'm sorry, let me emphasise that this particular Comic Con that they did in 1968, obviously extra Comic Cons were added to the country later on, but this particular one, which was called the UK Comic Con, was held in this city. It then went to another city for the several years after that. I think 1985 was when this one finished. So it's not a current one.
Still don't know.
Should we just go for Birmingham then?
All right.
That's like, don't know. Should we go Birmingham?
Why not?
Okay.
Do we want to risk like messing up on the ones we do have?
Probably already messed
Right,
up.
who's
Let's live a little bit.
Who's
Yeah,
picking this
sod
up,
it.
Leigh?
Right, I'm going to come to Scott. Because
Right,
Scott's
go,
the
Scott.
one who
Your
feels
call.
least confident. So Scott's going to be the one who's going to give the team's final answer.
Birmingham then.
Everyone's saying Preston. I don't think they quite caught the bit, Lolly, where you said you grew up there.
I didn't grow up in Preston. I
Not in
ended up
1968
in
either.
All right, you lived there.
Preston.
Blimey. You're arguing
Yeah.
with the game show host now. I can't spell Birmingham. There we go.
All I would say though is Preston is still going through the Industrial Revolution, so just
That's fine. Ilkeston's still going through evolution.
uh,
We've only,
They-
just,
they-
we've only just managed to stop our hands being webbed.
I was gonna say, what it's been experimenting with web toes.
Okay. So,
Also, yeah, sorry, I can't stay up to date with the videos now because YouTube's messed up on me.
that's fine because you're on the Zoom chat, so you can hear the questions anyway. You just
Yeah,
don't-
but I mean, I can't like see anything if anything else goes on. So
fine, just close your eyes, do it anyway in the dark. It's all good. So, Mark. Oh. So, Mark's team gave priority to the space station. But Mark's doing the DG quiz. There we go. Priority. Right then. Number 47. A network of infected computers used for illegal activity without the owner's knowledge for the things such as data stealing, sending spam, or device access is known as a what?
Is it a phishing?
wait, do that again. Sorry.
A network of infected computers used for illegal activity without the owner's knowledge. For example, data stealing, sending spam, or device access is known as a what?
Botnet.
A bubba?
Just a hack.
Botnet. Robot network. A botnet.
Oh yeah.
What now?
That's the most unconvincing agreement. Like, oh yeah. You literally started your answer with fishing. And then Scott's very confidently, very comfortably just going, botnet. Oh yeah. So, what are you thinking? I'm going to pass to you, Jess.
Right. So, how certain are you it's botnet?
More certain than I am that it's phishing.
About as certain as
Go
you
with
thought-
botnet, yeah.
About as
what
certain as you
percentage would you
thought
give
that
it?
German beer was Belgian. Probably more certain than that.
100%.
All right, I'll go with botnet.
Okay.
As tears come streaming down my face.
Yeah. Okay. That was literally like the live Zoom quiz equivalent of you going, I was just about to say that. Okay.
So there's a lot of internal screaming.
So, for the benefit of everybody else at home, a network of infected computers used for illegal activity without the owner's knowledge, like data stealing, sending spam, and device access, is known as a what? And the team here have decided that is a botnet. Okay. 48. You've either seen the films or you may have read the books, or probably neither, in which case you're not going to get this one. What is the surname of the sisters in Little Women?
Okay.
This is the only period drama
is-
that I've not watched or read.
Go on, Zach, you can do this.
Isn't it Austin?
No, that's the author.
Aren't they all
That's the
Austin? Aren't they the Austin sisters? No, am I being stupid
Isn't
there?
Austin like the name of the
thought they
author?
Jane Austen is an author. She didn't write Little Women.
Yes.
That was
Alright.
Mary Louise
Prejudice.
Alcott wrote Little Women.
I know she Pride and Prejudice, but I didn't know if like one of them was.
No, well, Little Women is set in America, isn't it? Versus
I don't know.
England. Yeah. I also think Little Women is set later on than Jane Austen lived.
In lockdown, we've got like animals.
When's Little Women set? Lindsay is the Little Women expert.
Right. Do you know how many sisters there are?
I think it's
Roughly what
4
time
or
scale is it set?
5. It's not Bennett. I know you're thinking Bennett.
No, that's Pride and Prejudice.
That's the Pride and Prejudice sisters.
I'm thinking it might be the March sisters.
So, Little Women was written in the late 1800s, so it was definitely after Jane Austen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm thinking it might be the March sisters.
Is that what Google's telling you?
I wish I had the confidence to try and stealthily Google.
Okay.
No, I think it might be the March sisters. And the only reason I'm thinking that is because I'm sure I heard someone mention it once. And it made me laugh because I was thinking, hey, that's the month I'm born at.
I mean, that sounds like a thrilling conversation.
When your brother goes to uni and half of his flatmates end up doing English literature.
There was an episode of Eggheads I watched once, and this has got a link to what you're talking about. And it was one of the Eggheads was asked a question about the, I think it was something like this, the weight of a subatom or something ridiculous like that. And the bloke just turned around and he went, I overheard someone talking about that the other day in the pub. I was like, what? What kind of pub do you
it's
frequent?
really
Very well educated pub.
Plus, all his some of his flatmates did English literature, and funnily enough, they don't only study English literature. They just kind of study books and how it relates to the English language.
Yeah, like of Mice and Men.
Yeah,
And
like
The Great Gatsby.
literature.
Yeah. Even
Yeah.
though specify English literature, and it's not just
Like
English
literature.
literature.
Like literature.
I think they're just meaning
Like
literature
the language
written
in
in
English.
English.
Right.
Not-
Well, Luke's saying that Ruth concurs with you, Jess.
I would say that sounds. I mean, if it's late 1800s America, Marsh wouldn't be an uncommon surname.
So, like
Like that.
March is in like the month, like M-A.
Oh,
Yeah,
when,
March.
when he asked her straight, she didn't know the answer. She didn't know. Brilliant.
I say we go with it.
Yeah.
So, Jess, what answer are you going with?
Go for it, Jess.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
All right, we're going with March.
Going with March. Okay.
Yeah, March sisters.
And Mark says Marsh is a common name in Innsmouth. It really is.
I did mean to say
Oh,
Marsh.
damn, this is so much pressure now.
So, Jess, you're going with March as in the month of March, and not Marsh
Yeah.
as in a swampy marsh.
No, not as in Trek's home place.
March, the month of
Everybody's
March.
saying I said marsh is the accent. March.
Did Busty abandon us? Sorry, Busty abandoned us to go see a little space rockety thing. It's despicable.
I mean, it just shows who your friends are, Zach. That's all I'm saying.
Sorry,
We'll be
next
having
time
word.
he pays for the coffee.
Right. So, I'll take your answer for that one, and I will lock it in.
Oh, God.
Number
I'm so sorry now if this is wrong.
number 49.
Yeah.
Shigeru Miyamoto is a famed game designer. In 1981, there was an arcade game that he introduced the world to what is now a famous character. Who is it?
I assume it's going to be Donkey Kong, where he brought Jumpman in, which was Mario.
Well, the answer you're looking for is a single word.
Sounds good.
In what year? 81?
Yep.
Is it a hyphenated word?
No, because there's no punctuation.
All I would say is that might be around. My dad used to have these consoles, and one of them was called Plumber Man, and it was the predecessor to Mario.
Mario was called Jumpman, I believe, when he first came out. So it could be Jumpman, but I'm pretty sure Mario made his first appearance in Donkey Kong as the evil Donkey Kong capturer.
What
I
other
mean-
potential cartoon characters though are there? I mean, it's way
It's
too
not
early.
Sonic, is it?
I'm pretty sure Miyamoto is Mario. He's Nintendo.
man. Yeah.
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 Zach's
it's
almost,
Nintendo, then
Zach's
it could be
almost getting
Sonic.
shirty with this one. He's like, I'm pretty sure, right? Whatever you think it is,
Well,
it's wrong.
actually.
He's bringing all
Mine
the
will
sass with this
go
question.
with Mario.
Do you want the game name?
No.
No,
Oh,
they
the-
said
the
the
character.
character.
Exactly the character
Miyamoto,
name.
Shigeru Miyamoto is a famed
Shigeru.
game designer. In a 1981 arcade game, he introduced the world to which now famous character? of
Okay,
only
it
one
is Mario,
word?
yeah. Sorry, I thought you were after the game. That's why you
Oh.
put me off with Donkey Kong. Because that's 2 words. 2 words, I don't know if you...
Funnily enough, I do, which is why I chose one word as the answer and not 2.
Yeah, Mario. But then it's up to whoever picks.
Lolly,
Mario.
is this because he brought all the sass with the answer?
I'm scared to not say it.
You've got
If
to
I'm
trust
wrong
him at this
now,
point.
you will never ever see me again.
Good.
If he gets this one wrong, Lolly, I'll give you his number so you can personally ring him and laugh at him down the phone.
Thanks.
Sorry, he'll never get a cup of tea again.
Right.
That's a bit harsh.
Yeah, I mean that's like the equivalent of a life sentence in England. What's wrong with
At least
that?
as while he's at the shop, anyway.
So
I
I'll
feel
just
like
keep
I've
putting
actually
sugar in your
given-
tea.
I feel like I've donated no actual information to this team.
it's all good. It's all good. Leon has pointed out that 1981 was not too long after this quiz started. I have just realised
And
we
it's
have now
£10:30.
we've been here a whopping
Yeah.
2.5 hours. Okay.
I've still got to pack to come back to Derby's tomorrow.
So if everybody would like to donate more, we will speed this up and make it end much quicker if everyone donates more.
Yeah, I've got work in the morning. Too.
Okay, well, we're on the last one now, number 50. It is a long one, Tash, giggity. Okay, number 50. In which country would you find a pink fairy armadillo? And that's fairy, not furry. A fairy, like Tinkerbell fairy.
Pink.
In which
fairy.
country would you find a pink fairy armadillo?
I want to say Madagascar. You know, I know you probably think like armadillo with like South America, but I
I don't think anything. I literally, first thing I thought was Dime Bar. So
Okay.
that's what you're working with.
While you're thinking about it, I'm just going to answer Joe. This isn't the 24-hour marathon, Joe. If you'd have stuck around rather than going to look at a space station, you'd know.
The only reason I say that is because I feel like there are certain animals that are famous for being on Madagascar because they've evolved completely independently of their mainland relatives, so to speak. And I don't know whether armadillo is one. The pink armadillo is one of those animals, or if it is
Whatever answer you give, I know that they're crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside.
And they are very helpful in the film Road to El Dorado.
You're a bit thick, really, aren't you?
That's my favourite film.
It's such a good film. Very underrated and very inappropriate for children upon watching it back as an adult.
Yeah, you don't realise that when you first watch it, do you?
No, I watched it very innocently as a child. Anyway, armadillo, pink armadillo. Scott, do you have any idea where you find one?
No. Madagascar's quite warm though, so he'd probably be pink if he sat out in the sun all day.
I'm going to shut you lot up and let you carry on talking to each other. I'm going to shut you up on the screen, but you can carry on talking to each other off screen while I explain to everybody else what's cracking on. Off you go. It's all over to you. Everybody else, when you've submitted your answers, it will come up and tell you what the answers are. You four can keep talking to yourselves. It's fine.
So we muted to him then.
You've been muted, yeah, altogether.
Leigh, you smell.
I can hear you though.
I just said you were muted.
You are to everybody else. Everyone else is hearing me talking to nobody.
Slander.
So, just to clarify for everybody, I will go over the answers tomorrow and mark it all. So, don't worry about any mistakes. I will double check them all anyway. We're going to find out what these think in a second, and then we'll go through some of the answers anyway.
That's not the pink armadillo. That's just your good old bog standard armadillo.
I'm sure I've heard something on a documentary somewhere about pink ones in Argentina.
Oh, yeah, that could.
Because I started singing that song about Argentina.
As opposed to me, I was singing, "Is this the way to Armadillo?"
When I was at school, like in year 6, they made us do a rehashed version of "Is this the way to Amarillo?" But they changed the words to "Is this the way to a tidy village?" And we full on just sang about cleaning up the village and picking up litter. And I remember it very, very vividly. And of all the things I learned at school, that wasn't the thing I wanted to keep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's to your school, that one.
Okay, well, I am going to pass to you, Scott, to give us the final answer for this question. Where would you find a pink fairy armadillo? You can go with one of the answers your teammates have said, or you can choose to pass. Luke's going. Thank you very much, Luke. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got Argentina.
And Belper. I'll put one in.
Oh, thanks. It makes it a lot easier.
Don't pass, because we've probably got one. We've almost definitely got some wrong. So it's no point passing at this point.
How certain are we of each one? I think that's what we've got to go for.
How?
Go on, Scott. First one that comes out of your mouth now. Go.
Madagascar.
There we go.
Madagascar.
I swear to God, Scott, if it's Argentina now.
Yeah,
I really hope
you won't
it's
see me
not,
ever
please
again.
Okay, now comes a difficult question. What do you want to call yourselves as a team?
Broken.
We tried.
That's it. That's the one.
Broken, and we tried.
Broken bungholes.
Just a bunch of bungholes.
It feels like it. It really feels like it.
Well, I would like to say to the four of you, thank you so... Wow, that just auto-corrected to bun changed. I don't even know what that is.
That's the team name now. That's what we are.
I do want to say, well, thank you very much for coming, Paul. Paul's going as well. Give Paul a wave, everybody.
Bye, Paul.
Oh,
Thank you very much to you four for actually coming and joining in with this.
Thank you for inviting
It
us.
can't have been much fun coming out on the screen and everyone can see you and basically shout out what the answers are and you not be able to hear them.
it's terrifying, but it has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm
And
not
thank
gonna
you, everyone that's donated as well.
Yeah, I'm not going to kick you off just yet because we are going to actually go through those last 10 questions so you can find out.
Oh,
So
bugger.
everyone is now very quickly submitting their answers. I've submitted yours. Would you like to know what you scored?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
What
So
did we get?
without taking into account the final round, you did get 27 out of 40.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad.
Let's have a quick look at that last round and tell you how you did. So, everybody
Your
at home.
final score is
Okay.
27.
Mummy says.
I hope not.
So,
Up in a minute.
right. You chose not to answer the first question. Bye, Paul. See you soon, matey. So you chose
Bye,
not
Paul.
to answer the first question. Who produces the most tyres every year? It is
Yeah.
Lego.
Oh,
Is it?
It actually is Lego.
Lego produced the most tyres every year. The only Disney animated feature film where the main character never speaks was Dumbo. You got a point for that one.
Technically, Zach personally earned 2 points there, but we just didn't believe it on the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm adding up. I'm adding up as we go along.
Just going to get angrier and angrier.
Yeah, I mean, we never actually officially locked in Lego, so I can't let you have a point for that one. The surname of the family in the Borrower family. They lived under what? This is just for an extra sideline question. What did they live underneath or behind?
Doesn't need floorboards in a
Shoebox.
house.
It was also a grandfather clock. They were the Clock family.
oh,
Yes!
so close.
Do you
Don't
know
get
what?
half a point for that.
When you said
You should have
clog,
given us that.
when
That
you
was
said,
from the film, though.
Oh, I said the novel.
I genuinely did not hear you say novel.
but clog was so close. And I will double check. If it does say clog in the film, I will give you the point for it. Then we have a quick look.
I think you should give us the point anyway, because I'm pretty sure Jess said that.
Family surname.
It's
in
just
Borrow's film.
that the internet would put out, so it sounded like clog.
Could also be my
don't
accent.
worry, I've got
The
my
dialect
assistant.
change,
I've
yeah.
got my assistant
Also the
very
fact that I
quickly
gave the answer.
searching for the name of the Borrower family in the movie. Mark is pointing out that'd be cheating, but if I've made the mistake and I didn't say novel, I can allow it for everybody who put the wrong one. However, let's move on before we linger on Jess's gross mistake.
I mean, you listened to me. You saw what happened on my round.
So that Belgian-German beer,
From
Corona,
Mexico.
is brewed in Mexico.
Yeah.
Hey! Redeemed!
You were 80%,
Actually, no, we've lost anyway, haven't we?
you were 80% correct with that one. The planet which has the shortest day. So you've got nothing to lose now. What would you have gone for if you had to pick a planet?
Mercury.
I would have Earth.
Earth,
Because
Mercury.
don't they also measure in Earth days, don't they? So I'll say ours is the lowest, and then all the others are higher.
No, I know there's ones that are definitely shorter than ours.
Okay, great. I'm an idiot. Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
I might confuse clock and clog.
well, all four of you would have been answering this at home. So, what would you have put down as your answer for it if you were going to commit yourself?
Mercury.
I'd have panicked and gone Venus.
I'd have probably gone for Mercury as well.
Okay, you would have all been wrong.
Hey.
It was Jupiter.
Really?
That must be spinning at some speed.
Jupiter
Jupiter
the
has
gas
the
giant,
shortest
isn't it?
day. The shortest day. It's something I did actually research this. It's about 6 hours, I think, between 6 and 9. I can't remember what the exact number is,
Jupiter's a
About
gas
how long am I?
About the same length as this quiz.
and that's how long it takes. It is pretty much the way it is. Don't you question me, Payne? Right? I'm looking in the corner like everyone knows I'm looking at you, but I am.
What?
I'm just targeting you. That's all. But for questioning Jupiter.
No, I wasn't. I was just saying that I was going on about how like a gas giant would logically have the longest day. And ironically, I was just totally wrong. So that's why I was like, is it a gas
Yeah.
or not?
As Brim points out, size has nothing to do with rotation.
But I wasn't referring to size.
And incidentally, no one pointed out
I
Uranus.
just want to clarify that my family can probably hear this.
Don't worry. My family
I've not
probably
said
still
anything
watching
wrong with
it.
discussing planets.
Yeah. My parents.
It's your
are watching
filthy
it.
mind, Jess.
Get out the
It's your
gutter.
tone of voice, that.
There's one for your family.
Okay. So, I talked about a 1968 Comic Con that was the first one held in the UK. In 1969,
Please be pressed.
it actually moved to London. In 1968, it took place in a quaint little city known as Birmingham.
Yay!
Get in.
So,
But
Number
again,
four.
we've still lost.
47. Yeah, incidentally, Lindsay has just nudged me and said in the film it is also the Clock family.
Oh, I said it was Clog.
So I'm very sorry, Jess.
You were
Grand
close.
effort.
You were close.
It was a grand effort. You got the first 3 letters right.
I'm sorry. My hearing.
You're not going to have been the only one who blew this round.
It's my hearing. I'm sorry.
So don't worry about it. It's all good.
Uh-oh.
No, the
So-
bubble's already popped.
Number 47. The
Uh-oh.
network of computers. It is botnet.
Oh, thank God for that.
Hey.
You sure it's
Stop.
not fishing?
That's what I do for a living. I'd be very worried if I got that wrong.
The surname of the family in Little Women. Jess,
What?
your logic about how random it was that it was the month you were born in was accurate. It's the March sisters.
Well done.
Yes.
Right, I think redeemed. I think I can redeem myself on this.
Well, not really, because you've lost us the whole round. But yeah, well done anyway.
Excellent.
Miyamoto did indeed create Donkey Kong in 1981. He did introduce the world to Plumber Man or Jumpman, but the world now knows him as Mario. Mario
I
was
thought I
the
knew
answer.
that. I thought I knew that. I was.
Really? You sounded so uncertain.
When he brought all the sass, he was pretty sure.
It was either that or
It's
Master
Mario.
Chief.
I said that aggression was just.
And the last question, the country where you would find the pink fairy armadillo.
Do you-
You've been winding her up for the whole round. You should have listened to Jess.
It was
Argentina.
Argentina.
Well done, Jess.
It was Argentina. Right. As you were
Sorry.
all literally like clutching and staring and screaming at the screen, let's very quickly go through all of these. So, shout them out. What's this one?
Gillian Anderson. Oh, no pun intended.
No pun intended.
I don't know, I can't see it now, so sorry.
What do you think this one
Back
was?
rub.
It was a back rub.
Ah, yeah.
Feeling under the weather? You were correct with that one. Now, Jess, when you were having the intermission, you actually gave me this one because you finally sussed it. Go on then.
Heart to heart.
Heart to heart. Did any of you 3 work out what this one was?
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled,
scrambled
eggs.
eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah.
Once you see it, once you see it.
Yeah.
The next one, I've just realised, sorry, there's the delay. The next one was Big Deal. Obviously, we helped to get to the end of Sit in the Corner.
Thanks.
I mean, you were so close though with Sit Up. I was like, yeah, actually, that's quite right. Cutie Pie, you were quite right with that one. As was Breakdancing, and then Circle of Friends. The terrible mini driver
I've never
film.
heard the saying circle of friends before.
Have you not? That
No, I've
says a
never
lot.
heard that one
That
before.
says-
Never heard anybody
It's 'cause
say
you
that.
haven't
I've got
got one.
close best friends.
I say it says a lot about your social group.
I've got 2 friends in Sheffield and that's it.
Yeah, that's not quite a circle. That's just a line.
That's a triangle.
Wait, unless
We kind of
Jess
gave
isn't
up
there.
halfway.
If Jess isn't there, it's just a line. Okay.
We kind of gave up.
So, Yeah, you got circle of friends, but friendship circle, in fairness, it's the same thing, but it didn't follow the clues, and Zach's just run away and jumped to the bottom corner.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go now. My battery's dying.
Oh,
And I don't have a charger.
Well, in that case, Zach, we'll let you run away. Thank you very much for joining us.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you
thanks
to
for
everyone
taking
who's
part.
donated. Nice one, teammates. Cracking lot. Love you all. Much
See you
love.
later. Bye, Zach.
See you later.
Let's go through these lovely, beautiful people then. This was Brad Pitt.
No.
It was meant to be. That was supposed to be Brad Pitt.
That's terrifying.
This was supposed to be... I'll let it load up and refresh. That wonderful piece of work was Zayn Malik from One Direction. How beautiful is that? Looks just like him. Zayn Malik, apparently. The next one was indeed supposed to be Jennifer Aniston. This one was supposed to also then be Rihanna. The one whose face is running away from her neck is Rihanna. Jesus Christ is actually Chris Hemsworth.
Really?
It's supposed to be Chris Hemsworth.
Oh dear.
To be fair, we should have kind of gone with the God theme.
That possibly was what they were thinking. I don't really know. However, you did get Justin Timberlake correct. You did finally change your mind and go with Kim Kardashian, and you would have been right. It wasn't Cher. It was Kim K. But luckily you changed your mind at the last minute, so you scored the point for it. Justin Bieber was very much correct. That was a
perfect likeness.
That's it. As was Britney Spears, because as you said, you could pretty much tell that was her. Now the last one, I thought was Gillian Anderson. You thought was Megan Fox. It was Lindsay Lohan.
Really? Wow, that's really bad.
It's pretty horrendous. The only thing that I spotted that they obviously had clued in on was the mole on her lip.
Yeah, and I mean her Coke nose.
And the good old Coke nose. Well, what can I say? We've raised £333 tonight, and that's fantastic. Thank you so much to everyone who has donated tonight. Really means an awful lot to us. We're going to see if the next time when we do our 24-hour game-a-thon, we can up that total even more. Zach's had to go because his phone's died, but thank you very much to you three for coming on board and doing this tonight as well. I know that earlier in the week you were absolutely cacking it, and I know that Jess, you still are.
100%.
But thank you very much, obviously, to everybody at home. Thank you very much to you three. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I know that the rounds are pretty stressful, but you've had the joy of taking part in it yourselves. It means an awful lot to me that you wanted to do it, and that obviously everyone joined in tonight. So all that's left for me to do is to say one thing I have forgotten and missed, and his name's just popped up on here, which has reminded me. It is that Andrew Ashley, who I'm not sure if he's in the chat. Yesterday he purchased from the shop a £20 gift voucher, which he then turned around to me and told me to hold on to, and he wants me to raffle it off to carry on raising some more funds. So from tomorrow there will be a grid, a 5x5 grid of 25 numbers for £2 a number. You can enter the raffle, and it will be a £2 donation to the cause, to Macmillan. And then I will ask you to let me know which number you'd like, and we're going to draw, and the winner will get the £20 gift voucher that Andy has very, very generously bought and donated. So anybody who wants to take part at home, it's £2 a ticket, and that'll be available tomorrow, and there'll be a post up about it then. So thank you very much to him for that generous gesture. And I know Tasha's online at the minute, so she can relay that message to him. So all that's left for me to do is to say goodnight to everybody.
Yeah. Real quick,
Yes.
I've nearly finished writing up the story that we're going to use for that game of telephone.
Oh, fantastic.
So if anybody's interested to send a message to the DG shop, we'll get a list of everybody who wants to be involved, and we'll start setting up an email chain to get that going.
Okay, in 20 seconds, can you very quickly tell everybody what telephone actually is? Go.
Okay, so it's a game you used to play as a kid where one person would say something and it would travel around a circle, and you'd see how the word would change from one person to the next. Now, this is a bit more long and winded version. It's a story. One person records themselves reading a story, sends it on to the next person, they watch it once, record themselves retelling the story, sends that on to the next person, so on and so forth. You all sit together, re-watch the retelling of the story, and just kind of laugh and see how it's all changed since the first one.
We get to watch as it starts out as one thing and finishes as something totally
It
different.
becomes a completely different story.
So anybody who's interested in that, drop us a message, get your name down on the list, and we'll put together an order in which that's going to be sent around to everybody. So
As long as you don't mind yourself being recorded, retelling the story, then...
That's right, as long as you give us consent that we can then also put it all together and post it onto our YouTube channel as well. Okay, so thank you very much, Scott. Thank you very much, Lolly. Thank you very much, Jess. Belated thanks to Zach, who's run away.
Cheers, Zach.
Thank you very much to everybody who's donated tonight and taken part. Hope you've all enjoyed it. We'll be back same time next week with our regular number 11, which still requires a name. But I'll see you all same time, same place next week. Stay safe and good night, everybody. Give everyone a good wave. Good old classic game show style. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Do those really awkward smiles. Thank you very much, everyone.